So, some lore, yes, we're gonna lore dump yous before we start. You are all hunters from outside of Yarnum. You're all very, very accomplished hunters in your own rights. Some of you use more magical means, some of you more kind of, you know, weapons, stuff like that, melee. Hunters must hunt, exactly, Boogie. Hunters must hunt. You've heard tales coming from Yarnum of the beasts and how there's been problems over the years and how it seems to be escalating recently. Blood seems to flow the streets nightly at this point, and things have got out of control to the point where the Yarnumites and the hunters inside Yarnum have decided to reach out for outside help. So you all receive a letter from a hunter named Jura, who has said and identified himself to be part of the Powder Keg Hunters, and he is in desperate need of your help. Begs you to come and meet him at the Powder Keg Hunters base inside Yarnum, and he's asked you if you will join him on a hunt, and you'll be rewarded, and handsomely by the sounds of it as well. So you're all packed up, ready to go, head towards Yarnum, and you arrive maybe what you think is morning, but in Yarnum it's hard to tell where you all come from. The sun, you know, it shines and it sets and stuff like that, but here it's very dark and dingy, even during what you assume is meant to be broad daylight. The moon still kind of like peeks itself over the buildings and has this constant glow of a kind of dull purple colour. The streets are, from what you can see, empty. Incense burns outside of the doors. Everyone's locked away inside, and you slowly make your way cautiously through the streets towards the Powder Keg Hunters, workshop. So we will take you and we will pop you on the map, and this is the Powder Keg Hunters base, is it? Yep, so you arrive all roughly about the same time. You're standing outside of the Powder Keg Hunter workshop. By the looks of it, the door's closed. What would you like to do?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all know each other already?
No, you have never.
Okay.
So all of you have received letters personally to yourselves, and you've all been told to congregate here. Jura will meet you, but you've never met each other before. But you assume by the looks of it, kind of look at each other. You're like, yeah, it's other hunters, right?
Okay. Jurgen is gonna like lay back a little.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know these people, so he's gonna lay back.
Yeah.
Gonna be on guard, let's say like that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for someone to do something, basically.
Yeah, Vernon will walk around and say, looks like the gods and fate have brought us together. Nice to meet you all. Vernon will introduce himself. He's wearing a big, old, massive, heavy cloak with like wolf furs. And his nose is broken and he's missing a finger.
Oh.
But he seems happy.
Argus just gives a kind of cursory nod, just kind of like, you know, it's kind of assessing the situation a bit, really. Just a cursory kind of nod and just kind of a grunt. But yeah, he's just kind of figuring it out. In terms of what he's wearing, it's, again, all black. He's got a nice sort of leather kind of, not a cloak, but like a quarter cloak on his back, and then a slightly flamboyant hat that hints at something else. Ooh. Under his tough exterior.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. I'm just gonna put out my arms and just be like, evening, fellow hunters, and kind of dressed up, kind of looking like that. I could maybe be like leading a church or something like that, but just, you know, a little bit more rough and ready, you know.
Excellent. Perfect. So as you'll introduce yourself, you see the top of the stairs, the door opens up, and there is a rather old, rather gruff looking hunter standing at the top of the stairs, kind of dirty ash covered clothes. They look tough. Like if I was to get stabbed, you think, well, it wouldn't really do too much damage, but they look worn, and he looks very, very worn as well. He looks down the stairs at all of you, and he's like, "Oh, are you the new hunters then?"
That's us.
Right, you got your letters, yeah?
Right here.
Show it. Yeah. I do a little cheers with Raphael the fighter. A little cheers to the letters.
Hey, toast.
I get it from inside my coat and I just show it very
Nice.
like I'm still on guard, but
Mhm.
I'm a little warmed up to Vernon.
Perfect.
already.
So he kind of looks you over and he's like, right, a little bit too cheery for my likes, but mon, get yourselves up there and we'll kick you out. And he just toddles away up into the building.
Seems like a friendly chap.
He looks tired. He is an old grumpy hunter. He does not want to be here.
I make a gesture saying like you first to the other ones.
Is Vic dead yet? Asks Hambo. Not yet, Hambo, but I'm working on it.
Yeah,
It's more
say to,
like I'm not gonna turn my back to these people.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You're quite suspicious. You've seen some stuff in your times, and you're like, yeah, I need to suss these people out before because essentially you are going to be trusting your lives to these people as well. It's kind of like a you scratch my back, I'll scratch your situation, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Are you all going up, or you just stand outside with your thumb up your
Yeah.
butts, or?
I mean, you know,
I'm
it's a
so
nice
the rest of
like-
them. Yeah, it looks like they're in desperate need of our help. So let's just do our best. I got your backs if you have mine. Now I'll walk up.
Nice.
I will follow suit very closely.
Excellent. Yeah, just feel free to move your tokens. So when you step inside, it is a well-used building. There's mud tracks like pretty much throughout. There are shelves with books on them, some kind of hunting supplies, maybe like traps and nets, stuff like that. There are some kind of potion-looking things by the looks of it, scattered here and there, a couple of weapons, but mostly the place just looks a bit tired and a bit done, kind of the same way that Jura does. So you all bring yourselves in.
There was a slightly slightly sort of weird standoff between
Yeah.
Yeah, seen
and
that?
Jürgen. A slightly weird standoff, and it
I'm
was
like,
Jürgen was going.
I'm
"You
taking a
first."
step, he takes a step.
Jürgen was going you first, and then Argus was also going sort of don't know, and then after a while Argus basically sort of again did like something a little bit flamboyant where he was just sort of sick of it and just did a little, you know, when people are being quite dramatic they just sort of turn ever so slightly and swoosh whatever coat or whatever they've got behind them, it just goes a bit in the wind. That happened.
Okay,
Suddenly
when he
there's
does
a
that-
wind from somewhere.
When he does that, like Jürgen is like, and then
Straight faced.
he's,
I already
he's
love
like,
Jürgen.
and holds a laughter. You know?
Nice. So he's all come up the stairs eventually, and Jura looks us over and says, "Right, well, we don't have much left, unfortunately. We've been run pretty dry. As you can imagine, the hunts here have been rough over the years, and they only seem to be getting worse instead of better. So I can give you a couple of things, but not much. And who's the smartest out of the lot of you?" And he's kind of looking over yous.
I'm gonna assume Vernon's just gonna assume that Argus is.
Argus?
I think
mean-
Argus. Yeah.
Quite possibly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Barmies, just give me an intelligence check, just for the hell of
I'll
it.
try.
Yeah, give us an intelligence roll. First roll of the night. Oh my god!
Oh, I missed it.
Barmies is like 2,000
Oh.
million IQ. Yeah. So it kind of looks at you, Skyzark, Vernon, and is like, "Yeah, I think you're right," and then turns to Argus and hands you a map.
Thank you. I shoot Jürgen just a little wink at that point.
So the map has a kind of a general, just a scribbling, essentially. It's not very well, it's not very well done. And you see kind of streets of Yarnum, and then there's like a wee hole kind of thing with some arrows, and then there's like what you assume is maybe like a drawing of a church or something at the other end of it. Like I say, it's not great. He's not an artist, but he hands the map to you and says, right, there's the kind of the general layout of the place. What you'll need to do is, old Yarnum's burned and abandoned. So you'll have to go through the sewers, I'm afraid. There's not really much of the way to go overland. There's too many beasts there, there's too much fire. Place is a bit of a shithole, to be honest. So yeah, you'll need to go through the sewers, come up the other end, and essentially what we'll want you to do is clear out the old church for us. We've got a bunch of refugees left over from the last Blood Hunt, and they need a place to go, so yeah, if you can clear out the church, you'll be handsomely rewarded, and, well, that's if you make it back alive.
That won't be a problem.
Can I do a perception check?
Mhm.
And I want to look for signs of like where if people like left in a hurry and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
some kind of mess that people would do if they would leave in a hurry from this place.
Yeah, give us a perception check then.
Okay. That's a +0.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nat 20, wow.
First nat 20.
Yeah, right? So, looking around, this place, like I said, is well used. This is somewhere where fellow hunters like yourselves and local hunters to Yarnum gather and have taken supplies, bring back what they can. There's not really too much that's useful now left. These hunts have been going on for, at this point, years, plural, and everything's just a bit worn, a bit teared, a bit kind of, done and worn in, but it doesn't look like there's been anything traumatic happened here. Everything seems to have a place, even if it's messy. There's, a pile of weapons, there's a pile of empty blood vials, there's a pile of books. So everything seems in as much order as can be order in this chaos. But no, it doesn't look as if there's been any fights or anyone running out or anything kind of like that in here.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Jura, do you know
Yeah.
what was worshipped at this church? I'm a holy man myself.
Oh,
I'm curious as to what
well,
church was used for, what deity.
there's been rumours and stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm not really into the, no offence, but into the god shit, But as you all know, Odin is our main source of enlightenment round here, if you can call it enlightenment. He's the one that most people worship, not me. And he kind of like spits on the ground as he says that.
Odin?
Odin.
Okay.
Like ooh. Ooh.
Katie, side note, what church would my cleric be affiliated with? Is it like a Yarnum type church, or is
It's a general like blood church. Every town, even outside of Yarnum, has like a blood ministration, but the blood and the blood ministration that comes from Yarnum is particularly potent, I suppose you could say.
Okay. Vernon have heard about
I was going
Odin
to
before?
ask you the same actually. I'm an acolyte. I'm an acolyte to which being, or can I choose?
As long as it's kind of like in the Bloodborne realm. So Udin's one, you could say like Kos, some say Cosm. Just something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so he spits on the ground and he says, but we've heard rumours that there's something living in the church, something nasty, something vile. And essentially we need you to scout ahead, clear the way so that we can take the refugees through the sewers and into the church. We're essentially going to try and rebuild it.
All right, easy enough. Let's be off.
Sound good?
Good Sir Jura.
Is that a Barmies I see? It is cream cheese. Cream cheese cracker? It is a Barmies indeed. before you go, I should give you this. And he goes over to a chest inside the room and opens it up and says, help yourselves, there's not many left. And there are 4 blood vials in the chest if you would like to take 1 blood vial each. These act the exact same way as a standard healing potion does. So 2d4, is it? Or 3d4?
I think it's 2d4 plus 4, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right, yeah. So 2d4 plus 4. If you are taking a blood vial in combat, I will allow it to be a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if you're in the middle of combat and you're like, shit, I need a wee pick me up, a wee booster, then just let me know that's a bonus action.
Cool.
Cool. So you get 1 blood vial each.
Would anyone like to give me an extra, or does everyone want their own? I'm just just a question out there.
Bold.
I'll keep it just in case.
I have mine in my hand. I look at him and I pocket it.
Yoink.
Fair enough.
No. This one's mine.
Perfect. So that's fine. Jura hands out the blood vials to you and is like, right, on your way then. I would come with you, but I'm a bit old at this point. And you look him over and he looks like a really sad wee old man who's just wanting his bed.
Thank you for the assistance, Jura. Good day to you, sir.
No, thank you. You're doing us a great service. Good hunting to you. Perfect. So we will drag you over now to the streets of Yarnum. So you come out of the Hunter's Workshop and you presumably have a wee nosy at your map and take yourselves out onto the streets of Yarnum. If you just want to again drag your oh my god, they're so tiny. Why are they so small? I need to, maybe it's the size of the map, maybe it's something to do with that.
Can you scale us maybe?
I could potentially, let's see. Oh, look at that! I can make you huge.
Oh, big Jurgen!
Yeah, there we go. We weren't able to do this last week for some reason, but there we go. We can make yous. Hey, we can see yous now. Perfect.
Nice.
So yeah, yous take yourselves out onto the streets of Yarnum, and what would you like to do?
Can I quick moment of roleplay on inside that I forgot to say?
Of course.
When the others are leaving, I approach Jura, like he's an old man and stuff. I look for and I pour him a glass of water, and I say, drink water. It will make it better.
All right.
Stay hydrated. And before he answers, I'm just gonna leave. Like I'm just
just standing there with the water, and he's like, right.
I just like
You even get hydro homies in Yarnum, it seems.
Yeah, right. Stay hydrated, Jura, because he's a bit crispy around the edges. But yeah, you take yourselves outside, and you're now on the streets of Yarnum, and it's gotten a bit darker since you went inside. It's a little bit spookier looking. You look up, and the moon seems to be in full beam at this point. Skies are kind of purple, dark, smoky. The streets have still got the incense, so it's kind of like a fog almost over the streets. And yeah, things just seem a bit strange. You're kind of walking to the main street, and one of you kind of looks down a side alley, and you just see a black cat kind of go and hiss at you, and then run off.
Okay.
Excuse me, Argus, the hyper-intelligent person of our group.
Yep.
Could you point out the sewers on your map? Is that located there?
Certainly, yes. Yeah, so I consult the map, and it appears, from my understanding, that the sewers are going to be sort of in this kind of direction.
Yeah, so you see from the scribblings, I suppose, that there is like a drawing of a hole, I suppose, and you think, well, that might be the entrance to the sewers, maybe like a manhole, something like that. Give me a survival check, please, Barmies.
Can I assist
See
him?
how... if you are both looking at the map, yeah, if you want to.
I am going like behind him, like spying over his shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. Survival checks from you
I
both
love
then,
this
please.
relationship already.
Yeah.
You can roll another one, maybe because I assisted
Oh, yeah,
you.
Sutton.
You
Yeah,
have
yeah, go for it,
advantage.
Barmies.
see.
Roll again, so with advantage.
So survival.
Yeah, survival again, please. See if you crit. No,
Okay,
but 17's still pretty good. So it's kind of a wee bit hard to begin with because you're looking at the map and Jura's just kind of scribbled. It's in coal, you think, and it's on some kind of like really soft material, maybe like a soft bit of parchment that's been kicking about for a while. So it's a bit smudged here and there, but eventually you kind of get your bearings and you're like, right, that looks as if it's north, that looks as if it's that street. So I think by the looks of it, we're going down that way, and you do manage to eventually take yourself down one of the wee side streets, and there seems to be a manhole in the centre of the street with a bit of kind of smoke coming up through it.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead.
you're a
and...
genius, August. I knew you could do it. Well done. Well done. I'll pat him on the back.
Would you, while you are doing this, all like to give me a perception check, please?
Mm-hmm.
Perception rolls from you all.
Oh, I
10.
can get a 1 now.
14.
Perception.
13, 12. Cool. So, Baggins, yourself, Raphael, as the guys are moving down the side street and inspecting the manhole, something catches your eye. Scuttle across the rooftops. Just for a brief second, and then it's gone. It was fast, whatever it was.
I think something else may be following us around here, gents. Something up on the roof over there.
Thank you for the follow.
Jura.
Can I throw a pebble at the roof and see
Quite
if that
thrilling.
may be... Yep.
Give me an athletics check if you want to throw a pebble.
And if you're willing, Baggins, I have the spell guidance, so I can say a
Ooh,
quick prayer as you're prepping the
guidance.
throw, and you can add an extra d4 to your rolls.
Oh,
yes.
that's actually
Thank
a
you, my
question.
brother.
Skyzark, what is your holy symbol? What does it look like? Give us a description, if you will.
Ooh, it has like an eye, almost like looks like a cat eye, like a slit for an eye, and there's
Nice.
some weird little like fingers almost surrounding it. That's what it looks like.
Ooh, very fancy. So in
And
like
when
a kind of... Yeah.
Yeah, and when I touch you, Raphael,
we're
with
touching each
consent,
other already. So...
Touching bases.
it feels cold. It feels very cold to the touch. Almost wet.
Moist. So yeah, if you would like to give me athletics with a d4 added onto it, please, Baggins.
I can do athletics. I don't know how to add a d4.
Just the wee dice, like where you roll your d20s, there's a d4 in there, so just do the athletics and then just add the d4 onto it. Left hand side down the bottom is where your wee dice is. Oh my god, 17, yeah.
Left hand side.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just one d4.
One
yeah.
d4, please, yeah. So, yep, so 18 altogether. So, doesn't take you...
Quite thrilling!
Yeah, very much. So you have one on you, and it's a small, very smooth but weighty pebble, and you're like, I've killed a few birds with this before. I know how to chuck this thing. So you wind your arm back and you swing it a couple of times and yeet it up on top of the roof, and you expect it to clatter off the tiles on top of the roof, but it hits something soft, you think? You hear it kind of hit off something that doesn't sound as if it's made of tile or wood or anything like that, and you hear a ow, ow. Hit something.
Do we all hear the sound?
Yeah, it's audible.
If that
Okay,
was a
wow.
human, I'm sorry.
No answer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's concerning.
Would any of you like to give me a Eldritch Insight check, please?
Ooh, okay, so what do we roll for this?
So you can either use Insight or Perception, whatever you want to. And I will...
for 0 for me.
I will mark it off, whatever.
Oh, God.
Okay, Vulgar.
I have,
I'll go for it. Why not?
I have a very high insight, and I'll cast guidance on myself.
Baggins, holy moly! Jeez, oh, you're seeing into the 4th dimension. Skyzark, yeah, you're pretty good as well.
And then plus 3, so 24 total.
Nice. Barmies, do you want to do Perception or Insight?
Go on then, I will. I'll do an insight.
Insight. Oh my god! Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're seeing into the future.
I'm a very troubled chap.
Okay, so...
Only the barbarian.
Yeah, so Vernon, Raphael, and Argus, yous are all concentrating on where you think the sound came from, up on top of the roof. And you look up and you see... It almost looks like hair or some kind of spindly looking thing. You're not too sure, but 2 of the black whatevers just and kind of hang over the side of the roof. You can just see them, but you don't know what they are.
I didn't see this, right?
No, you didn't see it, no.
Okay, so I go to the manhole and I say we should probably get off the streets.
Spooky.
I agree with the big guy.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm gonna take the manhole, open it.
Not checking for traps or anything, no.
Nah, I'm too dumb for this.
Okay, first give me an athletics check to see if you can actually pull because it is solid metal. It's so heavy, this thing.
Athletics. Okay.
Athletics, please.
Cool.
20. Yeah, so you manage to just crack your knuckles and you're like, stand back, yeet this thing off, and I then need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Fuck. oh, wait, I have advantage because of danger sense.
Okay, go for
that
it,
makes it a little bit better. Dex, right?
Dex.
9.
Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna take some damage. So that is, let's see, 4, 5, 6. So 7 points of piercing damage as just shrapnel, essentially, comes blasting out of this manhole from the pressure that you ripped it off, and just all these shards of, metal just stick into your flesh.
7 points?
7 points, yep.
Okay.
And you're like,
Jesus.
ow! So
I kind of laugh. Fuck.
So the manhole, looking down into it, is very, by the looks of it, deep and dark. It looks roughly about the size of one person could fit down at a time. It doesn't look as if you could all jump down at once. And there seems to be a couple of metal bars at the side so you can lower yourself down.
Okay.
Vernon will light a torch.
I was
drop
gonna
it
do
down
that,
the hole.
okay.
Drop it down. So you drop it down, and it's maybe about, by the time it drops, about 30 feet down. It's quite substantial. Yeah, it goes all the way down. And you just eventually hear it like clatter at the bottom, and you can see a small bit of light down there from the torch.
Okay. I'm gonna go down.
Yep, you go down first.
Yep.
Perfect. It's not too hard. It's not a difficult climb down. It's not slippery or anything like that. And yeah, you managed to get down.
Okay. What do I see when I get down?
In the
right away.
immediate vicinity, it's rather dark. You have the torchlight, and it only lights up a kind of small section of the sewer tunnel. So it looks as if it is a functioning sewer. It stinks down here. It is disgusting. There is you land on a concrete bit at the side, and then to your left is the running sewer down the middle, and then to the left of that there is another concrete walkway, and it's a small arching tunnel essentially.
Okay.
So it's a sewer tunnel.
Okay, I step out of the way so people can like go back.
Yeah, perfect.
I grab the torch and I lift it so it can light more stuff.
Excellent. Perfect. Right, who's next?
I'll stand near the hole and say, "After you, gents. I'll stand guard."
Oh, so kind, so young. You notice I have some poofy. I'm starting to gray a little bit. I'm probably in my 40s.
Okay.
Vernon will head down.
Perfect. Yep, same. It's not too difficult. It's not slippery or anything. You pop yourself down, you get down to the bottom, and your friend Vorgan is down there with the torch.
Okay. And as ever, Argus has been a little bit tentative.
Yeah.
He's having a little stare off, but in the end, he just decides, "Okay, go on then." And then he's already starting to get impatient and just wants to get on with things, so he starts heading down as well.
Perfect. So same again. You managed to slip down, no problem.
I'm gonna look at my shoes real quick and say, "I knew I shouldn't have put on the good pair before this."
And
then just make my way down.
Just before you go into the hole, Baggins, you're positioning yourself over the hole, and you're starting to get your feet onto the bars, and you're starting to think, right, okay, just 1 foot at a time, go down. You hear a fast scuttle behind you, and something pushes you down the hole, and you hear a and then the lid of the manhole slams across, and you are now, you're down. You're gonna take some fall damage.
Yep, thought so.
Oh,
Actually,
no,
give me a
this.
dexterity saving throw first before I do any.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Patches is here, guys.
12. Oh, you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall pretty hard on your back.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit the bottom and just go, "I shouldn't have worn my good clothes either."
You may or may not have slipped into the sewage. Right,
Of course.
I will drag you over to the next map, which is the sewers. So,
Oh, nice.
when you get down into the sewers, Barmies, you have a look at the map, and you're kind of like, yeah, we're in the sewers, but Jura hasn't marked the layout of the sewers on the map. It literally just says sewers and then an arrow. That's it. I'll make you all.
Okay, so this is of no use at all, folks. This is of no use at all. I have no idea what I'm doing with this, and it's smudged as well.
Yeah, it's very smudged.
I'll take it then if you don't mind.
Sure, take it. It's worthless.
Well,
Hey, question: If I fell into
uneducated eyes, perhaps.
if I fell into the sewer, shouldn't I be in the water?
Oh, you pick yourself out. I don't think you want to be in there too long, do you?
I'll
say no
extend
then,
my
in that
hands
case.
To him, like to pick
Yeah.
him up, help him
Nice.
get up.
Yeah, you're covered a little bit, but you kind of shake yourself off and use your water skin just to kind of rinse yourself off a little bit. You smell a bit funky now, but you're okay.
Thank you, Jurgen.
As you get down there, Jurgen is the only one currently that has a torch. It is pitch black down here. You can only hear the running of the sewage water.
Is the torch still lit?
Ah, yeah, torch is still lit. It's pretty
Okay.
sturdy.
Are we in the lower right part? Where are we in the map? Are we on the lower right side?
Lower
That's
right,
kinda where we
yeah.
dropped
So the
down.
manhole
Okay.
is, I'll tap it here. So see the blue? That's where the manhole is. So you have dropped down there. But it's pretty dark. You can't really see anything.
Okay, so now I'll take the lead because I have the torch, right? I'll take the lead, and I'll start walking through this.
Perfect.
I'll light a torch as well to add a little bit extra
light?
to our light.
Okay, cool.
So as you are taking the lead then, Jorgen, would you like to give me a survival check, please?
Okay. I should not be doing this. Or maybe I should because I'm proficient. Okay.
Oh.
Fuck, I should not be doing
Yeah.
this.
So you kind of look at the guys, you're like, I got this, guys, don't worry, follow me. And you take the torch and you walk across a small plank between the sewage and the two sides, and you bump straight into the wall at the other side.
I turn towards them. I look at Argus and point at him like, can you help? because he did well before. Right?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, and Argus is starting to open up a bit now, so he's certainly up for it. Yeah.
This is where we find out Argus is like secretly a bard or something. Cool. So Argus, what would you like to do? Describe to me how you would like to try and traverse your way through the sewers.
It's gonna be so Argus is going to try and be very careful. He's going to be very sort of tentative, just kind of feeling his foot around places quite sort of dexterously, touching things very slowly but very deliberately, and is slowly moving forwards in this kind of direction.
Perfect. So would you like to give me a survival check as well, please?
Absolutely.
9. Okay. So you don't quite bump into a wall when you cross over, but you do turn and you think, yeah, this kind of feels as if we're going whatever way it was that Jura had marked on to the map, and you turn a corner and it is a dead end.
Vernon is now starting to get a little worried. The incompetency of the group.
I say to Argus, like, not to Argus, but more like to myself, but he can hear it. We're not good at this.
It's funny because you're all very, very accomplished hunters. Like, you are good at your job. You're good at hunting and killing beasts, but none of you have ever really been in a sewer before. This is all a bit new to you. None of you have ever had to deal with a map before or take instructions. You kind of, you know, you're lone wolves. You work for yourself, so this is new territory for you. So how would you like to get out of this conundrum?
I'm gonna start like slowly walking, like being like trying to be aware of my surroundings. I'm gonna start to slowly walking this way.
Okay. So if you're trying to be aware of your surroundings, is there anything in particular that you are trying to sense, maybe?
Okay. I'm gonna try to look for any kind of traps, like the ones that were on the manhole, and like animals, something that could maybe make me slip.
Yep. Give me
stuff, you know?
perception then.
Perception. Perception.
Oh my god.
Dude,
it's dark. You're able to get a sense of this place is quite large. At the end of the day, it does kind of strip and go under the entirety of Yharnam, and Yharnam is quite a big city. So you feel like this place is probably going to be quite difficult to traverse your way through.
Yeah, this is not going well for me.
Okay, Vernon will take out the map that was discarded.
Yep.
I will try and orient the cardinal directions. So, manhole, and then based on the crappy drawing of the church, like, is that west of us, north, where?
So you're looking at it and you go, okay, so never eat shredded werewolves. So you think it is, you're meant to be heading east, and you drop down into the manhole, what you think was in an easterly direction as well.
Right, folks, we're gonna keep continuing east I have a beautiful map that I found earlier that was discarded by someone, and Vernon's actually gonna kind of close his eyes, and I'm just gonna listen for a minute.
Ooh.
See if I can hear anything out other than our party.
Interesting.
Anything else down here that I can hear?
Yeah, give me Eldritch Insight. So,
Okay.
Insight or Perception, please.
Yep, and I will cast Guidance on an extra D4.
Fantastic. Yep, so
Nice.
22
22.
altogether. Right, I'm going to mark off another point of Eldritch Insight. So you're 2 out of 4 at the moment. So yeah, you close your eyes and kind of focus yourself for a couple of minutes in the silence, and you can hear the lovely sound of the running sewage, the dripping coming from the roof, and something kind of warm washes over you, or cold, depending on how your god decides to respond to you. And you get a feeling that something is reaching out to you in order to help guide your way through the sewers. And you just feel at the back of your head like a really light touch, almost like someone's caressing your hair, and they then push your head forward. And as you open your eyes and look onto the ground, a message shimmers on the floor, and it says "Friend, this way," and then has an arrow pointing. Because you rolled so high as well, I will say that you also hear something, and it kind of sounds like grunting and slurping and slithering all in one.
Oof.
No one else can see the message on the floor, no.
No one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Something's trying to show me the way. Friends this way. And I kind of point off in the same directions the message does.
Mm-hmm.
Also, be wary. We're not alone. Something else down here. Weapons out.
So how would you like to proceed with this knowledge?
I'm already feeling a little bit of an affinity towards Vernon. I don't know why, but trust him immediately. So I'm just gonna get my great axe out, and I'm just gonna walk with Vernon.
Baggins, you don't only have a great axe, you have a great Kirk hammer.
Oh, do I?
So you have what looks like a sword at your hip, but then when Vernon says to you, prepare yourself, boys, you take the sword and slide it into what was hidden under your cloak before, a massive block of hammer, and swing it round in front of you. And this thing's meaty. This thing's hefty.
All right, I'm liking this. I'm ready.
Rocking the Minecraft build.
Baggins got the bonk stick. Baggins does have the bonk stick, yes.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my great axe too. Just be ready.
Nice. So your great axe, if you like, it is a 5 foot range on it, or you can transform it, extend it, and it has 10 feet of range on it.
I have the hunter's axe.
You have the hunter's axe, yes.
That's so cool.
Barmies, you have the what looks to be a curved dagger, but there is a slight slit in the side of it, and if you run your finger along it, a mechanism clicks inside it. It then splits in two and swivels round. You have the blades of mercy.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I'm delighted with that.
And Skyzark, you have a... I don't know. What do you have, Skyzark? What do you want?
I have a mace, so I don't know what the the Bloodborne equivalent of the mace would be.
Fuck it, you have a Tonitrus. It does an extra 1d4
cool.
of lightning damage if you hit someone with melee.
Oh, snap! Okay.
Okay.
Give a little kiss, but it kind of shocks my upside. Oh, shit.
Yep. Actually, make it a d6. Why not? It's a nitrous. D6 of lightning if you actually hit someone with it. Breadcrumbs! Hi, breadcrumbs. How's it going? Perfect. So you all bring out your weapons and kind of like say, you know, game faces on. Are you proceeding stealthily? Are you just charging forward? What are you doing?
I'm gonna follow Vernon since he's the one who knows where to go now.
Argus?
Argus is also gonna do the same because he's got a very much bruised ego and doesn't really want to engage at the moment. So he's like, yeah, he's sort of grunts and does it.
Yeah.
He
Whatever.
follows, but stealthily as well,
enough.
slightly stealthily. He's being a little bit careful.
I'm gonna like be right behind Vernon, so if anything like comes, I can like pull him, you know.
Yep, sounds good.
To help, very trying to protect since I'm the beefier.
Cool. So for those of you that are being stealthy, give me a stealth check, please.
Stealth.
If you are all trying to be a bit sneaky.
I'm gonna do 1 too because I'm being careful.
Whoops.
Oh god. Dear.
Oh, I'm running so bad. I'm rolling so bad.
Okay, so cool. So, oh my god, so it's 2 successes and 2 fails. I'm gonna say, Barmies, since you're at the front, could you please give me another stealth check, and yours will kind of like set how this is gonna go for the group.
Pray to Aaron Jesus.
Okay, so that's a fail. Cool. So you all ready yourselves and get your weapons out, and you think you're being, you know, smooth and sly and a bit sneaky when you're traversing through the sewers, but with your weapons all out and your armor, you're kind of like clink, clink, clunk as you're going through, and Argus, as you are crossing into this next section and you turn round the corner with your torch and light up a section, doesn't seem as if anything is there. So you take another couple of steps and then you just hear this and a hand, you think, reaches out from the actual sewage and grabs a hold of your leg and tries to pull you into the sewage. I need you all to roll for initiative, please.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah, so I am gonna... token layer. And token layer. You guys can see all these then, yeah?
Yep.
What happened to Vernon's thing?
What thing?
It says 21, but it's red, like it failed.
Oh! I do not know. D20 being...
Like it had a crit fail.
Yeah, strange.
It says 1 + 20. What?
Yeah, I have a +20 modifier. I do not.
That's so weird how it's red. Maybe it's green. Yeah, maybe it's.
Because I rolled a nat 1.
+20.
+20, so I'm just gonna roll D20 and add 2.
Yeah, that's so strange.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'll try and change that.
Okay, so 20 to 25. No one. Oh wait, I've not rolled for them once.
What was that? Sorry.
20.
I rolled 23.
You rolled 23. Perfect. So Barmies.
Okay.
So 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
Yep.
Yep, Baggins. Perfect. And 5 to 10.
8.
8. Older.
And I'll go last because I rolled a 1 technically on that red thing. That's why it was a crit fail. So yeah, 1.
And then Skyzark. That's so strange. Right, I'm gonna roll the monsters. I'm just gonna make them all go on a winner. Let's see. I need their thing, so it's a +1. So actually, they are gonna go last. Skyzark. So I'll just put them as zombie/swampmen. So yeah, you turn the corner, and this thing reaches up and takes a swipe at your legs, essentially, Barmies, and tries to like drag you into the sewage. But it doesn't succeed. You manage to quickly dodge out the way, and you are up first. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, I've got my blades out, and they were already in position, ready for use. So, yeah, I'm gonna let out a bit of a shriek first, just to sort of alert people, but also freak out, and just flail my blades of mercy at this thing.
Perfect. So you're attacking with your blades then. So to make an attack roll, on your character sheet, click on the weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, so this would be the rapier.
This would be the rapier, yeah. So
okay.
Let's see, a 13. A 13 does hit, yeah. So you can like you say, let out a shriek, and then just instinctually take one of your blades and just like plunge it towards the thing and poke it in the eye. It's like kind of reels back a little bit, and then you pull your blade out, and it's a bit gooey, it's a bit sludgy. Would you like to do anything else?
So presumably, I've got a bonus action. Presumably, can I use that as an attack? Because the Blades of Mercy, obviously, does that count as a dagger as well?
So with a rogue at your level, you'll be able to do 2 attacks. So yeah, go for it.
Just another attack with the blades, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go for that, please.
Nice. Oh my god, yeah, that definitely hits. So you hit with one, and then you pull it out, and you're like, oh, well, that worked well. And then you just take the other one and just do the same, stick it in the other eye, and it again kind of recoils. But yeah, you've cracked it twice.
Lovely.
Cool. Right, hold on, I'm just writing this down. So Barmies, Baggins, Vulgar, it'll be Sky, Zark, and then the Swamp Men. I'll just write Swamp there. Perfect. Okay, so do you want to move or anything like that?
I'm trying to work out where I am. So I'm here. I should, if I'm attacking these things, I should be much closer to it, really.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just move your character up into position.
Over here.
Yeah. You want a perfect. There we go. So you're attacking this one in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
Excellent. Right, that's fine then. Cool. So Baggins, you are up.
Okie dokie. Which one of these was it? The one that just got attacked?
The middle. Yeah, the middle one, that one.
The one in the middle, right. Would I be able to reach this guy over there on the right if I moved?
Yeah, that's fine. You're just you're wanting to avoid the sewage, but yeah, you can.
Alright. So I'm just gonna like... Oh, that's not me. Whoops. Oh wait, was that me? Oh, I forgot what my one looked like.
You're the Canehurst one, so down the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna like charge my way through, hammer like raised over my head, and just shout, "Back, vile creatures!" and just slam it on his head.
Perfect. Would you like to give me an attack roll, please?
Oh, was that not it? Oh, great axe up there.
Yeah, click on the weapon. A 10, so unfortunately a 10 just slides over the top of its head. You announced yourself as you ran round the corner screaming that you were going to smack it, and it kind of looks over like and then like slips under the sewage as your axe just like your Kirk hammer swings over the top of it, kind of like whack-a-mole, you know, whack a sewage man, and then the head pops back up again.
Damn it.
You do still have extra attacks and stuff like that, though?
I was about to say, yeah, can I use the trick? Can I use like the trick weapon and then take another swing with like the sword version of it?
Yeah, so if you want to do your extra attack, go for it.
Alright. Still clicking Great Axe?
Yep, still clicking Great Axe. 20, yeah, so 20 does hit. So it misses the first time, but then as it pops back up, you're like, oh, there you are, and bang, smack this thing on the head. Really, really hard. The creature like disappears back under the sewage again, because you hit it so hard, and there's some sewage like splashes up onto you. It's kind of nasty. But yeah, that's a hefty bit of damage you've done to it.
Nice. I don't think there's any other actions I can take, really, is there?
Unless you want to use like your action surges or stuff like that, or you can save it. It's completely up to yourself. if you're not too sure about anything, you can post it into the the chat bit at the side as well.
Right. I think I'm okay for now.
You good? Cool.
Yeah.
Vulgar, it is your turn.
Ooh, okay. So, each square of this is 5 feet, right? That I can
Kinda.
move?
Like, it's these maps aren't
Okay.
really designed for that, so as long as you're not running halfway across the map, you can reach things.
I will. How do I ping?
Just hold it down. Yeah, hold it
Can
down.
I get to here?
Yeah, you can. Just run across that wee board
that
that's
way I can flank the thing
Mhm.
with its Argus, right?
yes,
That's there.
you can indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. with
Perfect.
All my movement.
Mhm.
Gonna flank it. Oh yeah, I have to move it myself. Forgot.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. So Barmies, now that we're flanking, we get advantage on it,
Excellent.
if I remember correctly.
Yep, you do,
Right.
because
Okay.
it's pinned
Cool.
between the two years essentially.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna attack with my great axe. 19.
That
15
definitely
points
hits,
of
yep.
slash. Nice.
Perfect. So yeah, you run round the back of the creature and look
Oh,
over at your teammate
Let
and
me
you're
see
like,
if I can.
yep.
Let me see if I can get a crit. Okay.
Ah,
no,
damn.
Never
No,
mind.
12. No, but the 19 definitely hits. You take out your axe and you extend it and then smack it down on top of this thing, and it cuts into the shoulder, and it kind of cuts right through like butter. Like, these things they've been in the sludge and the slime for a long time. They're almost half decomposed, and just all this stuff just like sloshes out of it, and bone pops and stuff like that. It's nasty.
I'm gonna see the thing and scheiße, and I'm gonna take another hit.
Yep, go for it. 26 definitely hits, yeah, so same again. So
yeah, no crits. Okay,
no worries.
26.
So you cut down into one side of it, and then you bring your axe back up and you cut down into the other side of it, and same again, it just slices right through, and what appears to be guts, you think, comes out, but this thing just is nasty looking. It's rather stinky.
Is it still alive?
Yep, still alive.
Okay, that's my turn.
Perfect. So we are Skyzark. Vernon, what would
Alright,
you like
so
to do?
I will. This one's right there on me.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty. Okay, I'm going to pull out my little holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point it at the one that both Jurgen and I'm trying to remember the names. Argus are on.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and sacred flame it. So it
Ooh,
has to
very
make
nice. So what do you
a-
need from me? Is it a dex saving throw?
Yep. I think it is Dex. Yep.
Perfect. So that
So
is
Dex against a 15.
a 10. So it misses. It does not succeed.
It's gonna take 2d8
Mm-hmm.
radiant damage because I'm level 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Here we go. It'll take 9
9.
damage.
Perfect. So yeah, you bring out your holy symbol, and then just this bright yellow orange light kind of like shoots off essentially the top of its head, kind of like a candle, and it's like like try to put it out. Yeah, gave it a little singy haircut. It was this one that you hit, wasn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of like gurgles and spits, and the flame, as it kind of like sinks down into the sewage, just like goes and poops out. That one is dead. That's gonzo.
Nice.
Good.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
No problem. Light up the rest, and I'm actually gonna try and run away.
Yeah.
while invoking it. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
That killed something. Yeah, that killed something.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna kind of run over here across the little gangplank. I don't know. The other guy might get a swipe at me, but
No, I think
I'll
because
take
you're on top of the out of the sewage, it's fine. They'll not be able to reach up and grab you. Cool. Any
Okay.
bonus actions, anything like that?
that's it. And
That is you. Okay, so this little swamp creature here, Baggins, is going to take a little swipey-swipe at you. Let me see. So it's going to do a little multi-attack. So that is... Oh my god, that was going to be a 17, and then it clicked over to a 3. So that definitely doesn't hit you. So the first... Yep, so the first one fails. This one is a 9. So does a 14 hit you, Baggins?
Oh,
Armor class 14.
Oh, 15.
Oh, so this thing, yeah, it kind of like lurches itself out of the sewage and takes a swipe, and both miss. Some of the sewage water kind of like splashes onto your shoes, and you're like, God damn, my good shoes, you know? But yeah, it misses both of its attacks. Okay, so this one is gonna move up to you guys. Let's see, who's it gonna attack? Skyzark, probably you. It's seen you light your friend's head on fire. Its friend's head on fire, so it's gonna take a little swipey swipe at you. That is a 2, so that definitely misses. That's gonna do its multi-attack, so let's see. So 14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah.
So 19 hits, perfect. Okay, so that'll be... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well, DC 13, please.
Oh no!
Yep. That's 13 DC. 30!
That should not be a... No,
That's
it's
what?
10... You know, it's gonna be 10 plus 2, so I rolled a 12.
A 12, so you fail. Okay, so
Yep,
1d6, 1d6, so you are gonna take... Skyzark, oh my god, I rolled double 6s. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so you're gonna take 17 points of necrotic damage. As this thing like lurches forward and grabs you and takes a bite into your arm, and just this pain like shoots up your arm, and this green kind of goopy stuff you can see oozes into you and starts spread like a staph infection essentially. It is. Well, it's pretty nasty. So yeah.
It was 17 points
17,
of damage.
yeah.
Just about bloodied face.
Yeah. So, that ends the zombie swamp men's turn. However, as you are fighting these things, you hear a kind of like boom, 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 as something fast and big comes running down the center of the sewers, and you just hear
It's the pig!
as a pig comes charging down.
Oh shit!
And is gonna try and hold on, is that on this one? And is gonna try and
It's huge!
it's gonna try and pile drive essentially into you too. It's gonna use a charge attack on you essentially. Right, so I need you both to make a dex saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oinker? Yeah, it's the man-eating boar.
Okay, I have advantage on that because of danger sense. Thank God.
Oh my god, how is that like that? But what the hell have I done?
10.
Okay, so 10
I don't know,
fails.
it's adding a 20 for every roll, but I rolled a 19 plus 2. So 21.
Okay, so you're fine. So let me see. Jorgen,
Do you have advantage too, Vern?
Nope.
I wonder why it's rolling like that. Can you see on your character sheet, Skyzark, why it's like adding 20s to everything?
No, I do not know why.
That's so bizarre.
Okay, I read
if you want to do manual rolls, Skyzark, I don't mind that. Because yeah, that the R20 seems to be, I don't know, giving you a 20 added on to everything. Right, okay, so Worgen is gonna do a charge attack on yourself. So let me see, that is 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of bludgeoning damage to yourself.
7?
As it just charges into you and like headbutts you, essentially. Time for
I understood
fisting.
17.
7, sorry.
Concerned.
No, just 7, no 17. Perfect, so that's the swamp men, that's the man-eating boar's turn. We're back to the top of the round. Barmies.
Did I go prone?
Hold on, let's see. Dex, did you give me a dex saving throw? You did,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did.
So yeah, you're knocked prone as well. Sorry.
Okay.
So you are knocked prone. Barmies,
Okay.
back to you, please.
Okay, so I'd love to help the folks on the other side, but there's a little matter of a rather ugly fellow in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to try and dispatch this thing. I mean, I have noticed that I have actually on my person I've got a flask of oil and a candle, which I'm
Ooh.
wondering might be useful.
Okay. Yep.
Could that constitute a bonus action?
So give me, if you're wanting to do that, give me athletics check, to throw
Okay.
the oil essentially on the, is it a swamp guy you're going for, yeah?
Yeah, I was going to go for the swamp guy and then see if I can run over and tackle the pig.
Yeah, sure, go for it. So give me athletics,
Okay.
for the candle and the oil if you're trying to set it on fire.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, 13. I mean, it's right in front of you. It's not hard. So you take out your oil and you throw it essentially in its face. It's like just like spitting out the oil. Give me another athletics roll for the candle. Or you're holding a torch, are you not?
Oh, I think.
Yeah. I think
am
you've
I
got a
holding a
torch.
torch?
You've all got torches,
Yeah.
so you could then just like give me an attack roll with your torch, I suppose. Just stick it in his face.
Would that
Just
be-
do athletics again. It's fine.
Just do athletics. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, you think, oh, that's a little bit of oil, that'll do it. You didn't really realise how much oil was in your flask until you put the torch up to his face and this thing just like combusts essentially. You think maybe because it's like an undead gooey creature, there's been some gases and stuff like that that's maybe built up in it over time. And yeah, this thing just explodes. You now have like chunks of dead zombie all over you as well. So it's a little bit gooey, a little bit nasty, but yeah, that thing just blows up.
Amazing. I guess in a sewer there's a lot of methane as well, which I guess is
Yeah.
combustible and
Yeah,
probably
so
a bit dangerous to be chucking naked flames around. But
just a little bit.
YOLO.
Oh, but yeah, that guy is dead. He's in a million pits.
Okay, so can I use my full movement here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts me here.
Perfect. Yep, that's you.
Yeah. And am I able to have another attack, or have I used that with the movement?
I'd say because you've done the oil and the
Yeah.
torch,
Okay.
that's you for this round.
No worries.
Cool. So Barmies Baggins, it is you next.
All right. I'm gonna take another swing at the thing right in front of me.
The swamp creature.
Swamp creature. Yep.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right. And well, bam.
24 absolutely hits.
Nice.
Nice. So you swing round and you just like smack it on top of the head, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it on the top of the head. Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, you smack it on top of the head and the head just implodes, just goes in the way, and bits of brain, or what you think is brain, go like out the sides, and it just slowly sinks into the sewer.
All right. Fantastic. Would I be able to jump across behind the piggy?
The piggy's kind of blocking the way, so
I thought you
you'd
might
have
say
to
that,
like
yeah.
try and jump over the entire pig. The pig basically it fits into the sewer just.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Yeah, so
All
there's
right,
no
fair
room
enough.
to kind of jump over it.
You
You could squeeze in here. You could squeeze around there if you want to.
I can get round there, okay?
Just you wouldn't be able to get in here or here because the pig's kind of like blocking. But you could get here if you want to.
Right, okay. Take action.
The pig's kind of like wedged essentially itself in the tunnel.
Okay. I do have a crossbow on me. Oof. Can I see if I'll assume where I'm standing, I can only really see one of its eyes, right?
I mean, it's kind of like facing the direction of the three guys, so probably only see one of them, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna take aim with the crossbow then and try and get him in his eye.
So
At
this
least
is
maybe
your-
slow
your-
him down a little bit.
Yeah, so this is your extra attack, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yep, go for it. Give me a crossbow. A 7 does not hit, unfortunately, no. So
Damn it.
you're not really used to using the crossbow. You're more kind of like meat, you know, slap off heavy metal kind of thing. But because of your position, you think I'll give the crossbow a go. And as you load the bolt, it kind of like shoots off and just shoots off into the distance. You're like, damn.
Okay. Could I still move to join them?
Yeah, you can move if you want to.
Right. I
can
don't want
dance
to
if you
leave my
want to.
compatriots alone, so let's get in there.
Perfect. Okay, is that everything you want to do, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm all good.
Vulgar, it's you.
Oh. Okay, so he charged me. I
Mhm.
take it,
Mhm.
and when he charges, a little bit of a necklace falls off,
Mhm.
and the trinket on it looks like the augur of Ebrietas,
Ooh, very nice.
the boss. So I hold it for a little bit, and I'm going to rage.
Nice.
I was raised by a priest, so when I rage, I take upon my god, which is Ebrietas, and I
Excellent.
let it guide my attacks, and I'm gonna swing with my great axe at the pig.
Excellent. Go for it. Oh, 20 definitely
Nice,
hits, yeah.
okay.
So your rage plus your slashing. So yeah, you bring yourself up and you kind of quickly say a little prayer to yourself to Ebrietis, and you feel a cold shimmer run through your spine, and then you just smack this thing with your extended great axe.
And I'm gonna bring it back and do another vertical slash at
Smack it again, yep. Oh my god, another 20.
Another 20.
My
nice.
god.
16 damage.
The gods give us
Hell
the
yes.
rolls. Yep. So you then swing it back round again, and it skirts off just the very top of the sewer, and then you just crack it on top of the head, and it lets out a kind of piggy squeal, and yeah, it's pretty mad looking, but it's still standing. Anything else, Vulgar?
I spit on the pig and go Arschloch, which is asshole in German.
Amazing.
I hope I pronounced that correctly.
The pig looks very confused.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All the eyes kind of look at each other and then look at you as if say, oh. Skyzark, you're up.
That sounded so much more dirty.
All right. I'm gonna stumble back,
Yeah.
injured, bloodied.
Yep, a little bit.
Time to make some bacon, lads. Carve it up. And I'll have the piggy make another dex save for another
A
sacred
dex
flame.
save. Ooh, very nice. That is a nat 20, so it does, yeah.
Oh, nothing happened.
Okay, after rolling a 2 and a 3, we got a nat 20 for the piggy.
Never mind. Just have at it. I guess ended my turn.
Okay, that's fine. Cool, so Skyzark, it is now the piggy's turn. So, Jorgen, after you've hit it that many times, I think it's definitely going to take a wee chomp at you, so it's going to attack you with its tusks. So that is 16 plus 5, does that hit? Yeah, definitely hits. Okay, so it's going to take slashing damage at you, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of slashing damage. As it kind of it's really, really angry, and it starts thrashing round in this tiny, tiny tunnel, and the two tusks just kind of smack off the side of you and smack you against the wall. That is its turn. It's not really able to do anything else as it is stuck in the tunnel just now, so we're back to Barmies.
Okay, it's just time to wail on this thing.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
It's
So-
thrashing about, it's stuck, it's angry.
Yeah, I'm going for it. We're in dual blade mode still, so yeah, I'm just gonna whack it.
Ooh, a 14 does hit, yep. 13 points of slashing damage, so you kind of you cut in and swoop below it as the head thrashes about, so you manage to swoop yourself underneath it, and you take one of your blades and you and slice it across its jugular, and just all this blood pours out of it. Still up. What would you like to do?
Love that. Same again, I think.
Yeah, just cut back across and with the other blade.
Yeah, just try and carve up as much as we can.
Making
there's too
bacon?
many eyes to shut it down properly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
A 12 just hits, actually meets it, beats it. So yeah, you do the same again. You duck back under as the head comes towards you, and you take another slice with your other blade. And yeah, more blood and more just sinew and fat seem to pour out of this thing.
that's me.
That you? No bonus action or anything? You good?
Oh, I thought that was my bonus action. Okay, my bonus action.
So you've got like your main hand weapon, your offhand weapon, then you've got your bonus action.
Yeah, so I mean, my bonus action. Can I have another attack?
What is it? Disengage, cunning action, dash. A 5th level. I don't think you get an extra attack with a rogue.
Okay, yeah, I won't use it. I'm
Cool,
okay.
that's fine. Hi Elvis, welcome in. Nice to see you as well. Cool. So Barmies, that's you. Baggins, that is you.
All right.
Fist.
Well, I'm gonna...
Yeah, you can fist the pig if you want to as a bonus action.
Seeing as I'm gonna go for the like the double attack move of basically like the first swing is gonna try and like slam the hammer straight into its face.
Ooh,
and then like the transform to like bring out the blade and then just like
slice,
swing it right across his face.
Oh, go for the eyes. Nice, go for it. I
Yep.
like it.
All right. There's the first swing.
10 unfortunately doesn't hit.
Just hits the ground in front of him. Okay.
Smacks against the wall and a bit of kind of brick comes flying off.
All right. Second swing's gonna be better though.
Yep. Ooh,
There we go.
that definitely hits. Yeah, so the Kirk hammer, as it's kind of flailing around, just skims it a little bit and smacks off the side of the sewer wall. But then you, as you swing it round, swing it onto your back, click the button, and then pull out the sword, and you take it and ram it essentially right under the jugular where your friend's already cut, and it just goes straight through, like up into something soft and something very vital, and this thing lets out a shriek. It is looking pretty rough at this point. It is, it's a bit shaky. Perfect. Anything else, Baggins?
How serious are we on the bonus action to fist it?
If you want to action surge and fist the pig, I'll let you.
Is that actually a thing?
Why not?
Alright, hold on, let me
It's
read it.
fantasy. you have action surge, don't you?
On your turn, you can take an additional action on top of your regular action, possible bonus action. Let's use this feature. Short rest, long rest. Fuck it, let's fist the pig.
Okay, so you action search and give me. Oh, I suppose it would be an unarmed strike, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, so it would just be. What's your strength modifier?
Is that the big number?
Give me both the big and the small one.
The big one is 5 and the little one is 20.
Perfect. So give me a d20 roll, please, and then you're gonna add 5 to it.
D20, add 5.
Oh my god, okay,
11,
so
16.
16, yeah, so this thing, like, you've stabbed it in the head, and your knife, your sword kind of gets stuck, and this thing's like thrashing about and turns round to get away from you because you've just stabbed it in the face. It takes your sword with it, and then your Kirk hammer's on your back, and you're like, well, I can't really use that, so you have a gauntlet on with like spikes and stuff like that, and you're like, oh well, and just thrust it forward into something very soft, very squishy, very, very stinky, and you're just like, oh god, oh! And yeah, the pig just falls down dead. Yeah, congratulations.
Oh my god.
I mean, your hand's stuck in there, so how are you gonna get it out?
I'm just like wiggling it and just going, little help.
Like it breaks my rage immediately when I see this, like, and I look.
What the
I'm not
fuck?
touching that. I'm not helping with that. No.
Can I use sleight of hand?
You can, yeah. So, you get out like your remaining oil flask and you like oil up your hand and you're like, I'll help. Give me a sleight of hand roll, please.
I'm gonna ace this.
Oh my god.
Boom!
Yeah, it works. You just get like, so you put your hands like like, I can't believe I'm describing this. Like round the gauntlets, like you like oil up a little bit and twist and twist and twist. Then you're like, you ready? And just pull it, just goes like pops out.
Oh my god. He lockpicks a pig.
Why the fuck did I do that?
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh god.
So yeah, congratulations, you've just killed a pig.
The
Yay.
worst way
That was,
possible.
was something to behold.
That's great.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna wash my hand with some more of that water I've got.
Yeah, just get your water skin out and just kind of rinse it off a little. Get your swords and shake it off with the brains and stuff stuck to it.
How's everyone feeling after that encounter? Anyone take much damage?
I'm looking like pretty rough. Like I took about half of my HP of damage, give or take.
Well, we might benefit from taking an hour down here just to
Yeah,
a short rest, perhaps.
right?
And
Taking a short rest?
before we do, though, I can Vernon can do a channel divinity since he gets that back on a short
Ooh.
rest.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I have a life cleric ability. Oh, whoops! Put that in the chat box.
Turn undead.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oops.
all the zombies suddenly
Jurgen
rise up and
just
start
leaves.
attacking you again.
one.
Jurgen
So
just
I have-
doesn't
Yep.
Yeah, so I have 25 hit points to give.
Mhm. And then
Is
if you're
anyone below half?
I mean, I stink like pig shit, but I'm feeling okay.
Like I'm almost at perfect half. Like I have 57
Mhm.
and I'm at 31 right now.
okay, dokes.
Okay, well, actually, it doesn't work then, so never mind.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Gets
So
me less than half. But I still use it.
if you're
You see,
taking
like, these little. Yeah, we're gonna do a short rest anyway. So it doesn't
yeah, I
matter.
was gonna say you're taking a short rest anyway, so you get some of your hit points back. And you've still got your blood vials on you as well if you need to use them.
How many hit points do we get back?
So it's your constitution plus what?
Wait, what? What did he do with us? To us?
Oh, it didn't do anything. Because you have to be below half health. I can't heal you above half.
On preserve life?
Mm-hmm. But Baggins, if you want to use your hit dice, you can click the hit
Does
dice
it say
button,
that?
and you can use as many as you want. Heal up.
And it'll give
Oh,
you
just put hit dice once.
yeah. And it'll give you
Yeah, you can choose how many you want to spend during the short rest.
6. Okay.
I don't think too many of yous were that injured apart from Jorgen.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go back to 41. 2. So I
Excellent.
still have 3 hit dice left.
So you all kind of like
Ooh, nice.
just pop your torches down on the ground and all kind of like slump down and take a breather, try and like catch your breaths and patch yourselves up after the fight that you just had, and all seems pretty quiet in the tunnels. Nothing seems to rattle or move or come and attack you again. However, if any of you would like to give me an Eldritch Insight check, you can, either using your Insight or your Perception, please.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ooh, Baggins, nice. So let's see, Barmy.
oh, come on, man.
Are you having no luck? Damn, you're having absolutely no luck.
And I'm actually proficient at this.
the dice gods give us.
Katie,
the
my
dice
roll's
gods.
a 27 total.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. So
Jesus.
So Vernon, Raphael, and Argus, as yous are all learning, oh my god, as yous are all leaning against the wall and just relaxing, you know, shutting your eyes and kind of dozing a little bit, but not quite dozing off. You hear that same kind of like scuttling noise, coming from somewhere, in the sewers, just for a brief couple of seconds.
I'll look over. Do I see any movement? Just heard scuttling.
Just heard scuttling, yeah. So you never seen anything, but you definitely heard something move quick along one of the tunnels that you had previously came down.
Whatever that is, it sounds a lot like the thing that pushed me down here. So maybe keep your guard up a little bit.
Sounds very sensible. Yeah.
Perfect. So your hour passes without any interruptions, without anything happening to you. You pick yourself back up, dust yourselves off. You're all wrapped up in your bandages and your wounds are treated and stuff like that. And yeah, what would you like to do? Skyzark, your messages are still appearing on the floor, the ones that say "This way, friends."
Luckily, the gods are still speaking to me. Follow me this way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Also, I have the map now.
And with that, you manage to successfully lead them over to the very top right-hand side. I'll ping it for you. And you come across where you think the man-eating boar had maybe made its nest, I suppose. Which is really strange because you're kind of like, how the hell did a boar get down here, and then two, how did it grow to that size, and how are there so many like remains lying about the place? There's skeletal remains, some kind of like flesh, lumpy kind of bits looking like hanging around the place. It's really strange how all this stuff got down here.
Can I search the remains?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
If you would like to give me investigations, either separately or one person with advantage, it's up to yourselves.
I'll give you advantage because my investigation sucks.
So Baggins, if you want to roll twice for me then.
Okay.
Baggins, you can roll an extra d4 from guidance.
Guidance.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice, so it'll be 20 then, altogether. So yeah, it's not nice work, but, you know, you've just, like, done that to the pig, so you're like, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, and start rummaging through the remains of these corpses that have been dragged down into the sewer. While you're looking through them and investigating them, you definitely get the sense that these people weren't down in the sewer of their own accord. It looks like some of their legs are broken. So you think to yourself, maybe these people have been flung down into the sewer by somebody. It doesn't seem as if, you know, these, like, there's kind of peasant clothes and, you know, some people are dressed in nicer stuff. So there's a real mixture of people there. And yeah, you get the feeling that something's not right about this whole kind of scene, the boar being here, these bodies being here. While you rummage through, you find a couple of coins. They're a bit, you know, sticky and gooey, but you manage to like wipe them off and take them. And yeah, nothing really too valuable on them, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that information over to these guys that these people didn't get lost and come down here willingly. I think they were pushed down here or forced to.
Raphael, do you remember what pushed you down? Did you get a sense of what it was?
I didn't see anything. It sprung as my back was turned, but there was the scuttling noise that we heard when we had our rest. That's what I heard just before I got pushed, and I think I don't know if it's place making me crazy, but I could have sworn I heard something laughing.
Ugh. It gave me goosebumps, the bad kind. You think
Scotty?
perhaps something's feeding?
Oh, sorry.
You kept it as a pet? I don't know what the benefit would be to feed poor peasants to a massive pig would be.
Maybe somebody just trying to get rid of evidence.
Do you have
But
any
evidence of what?
Do you have any inclination as to which direction the scuttling went in? So was it in the same direction as this message that you're receiving to send us in a certain direction?
So the message that you are getting is on the floor, and it looks as if it's almost kind of like a eldritch smoke it's wrote in. So it's definitely not, like pen and paper has been wrote in. It's something unearthly or magical. The scuttling noise when you were down having your hour's rest sounded as if it was coming from one of the tunnels you'd previously been down.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be from the same origin as the writing.
Yeah, these aren't connected. There's someone that's messing about and something that's giving us knowledge.
Where are we supposed to go from here?
So the
Looks like a hole in
messages,
front of us.
the messages point you all towards a manhole that is in just this bit here. So there's a wee set of ladders that was the same kind of idea as the one you came down. You look up and you see a manhole above you.
Alrighty then.
Raphael,
Scotty?
try not to fall down.
Yes.
Scotty?
Yeah.
I forgot something.
Mhm,
The last attack I took from the boar, it was piercing, right? Because he attacked me with his tusks.
It was, hold on, I've got it wrote down here on the sheet. Slashing damage.
Okay, slashing. So, I was raging, so it was supposed to be halved. Can
Oh,
I
you're
regain
resistant?
Yeah, when I'm raging. So can I regain 6 hit points because it was supposed to be 6 instead of 12 before?
That's fine, that's fair, go for it.
Thank you.
If you're resistant to sloshing.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we can go on. I'm gonna start moving towards the manhole.
Perfect.
Carefully.
Same.
Cool. So yeah, it's the same. It's like you look up and it's about 30 feet up. You can just see the kind of purpley moonlight come through a couple of the holes that are in the manhole. And it looks like you've got a wee bit of a climb to get up to it to open it.
Okay, I'll go. I turn to them and say, I'll go first. Because
Watch for traps this time.
Perfect. So
we should check for traps, yeah.
you want to check for traps?
When he says that, I'm on the stairs and I go back. Maybe I'm not the best person to check for traps.
So I mean, maybe that's well, I don't know. I guess I'd be the best at diffusing any traps, but perhaps not spotting them.
Yeah. So if you
Go right ahead.
want to scuttle yourself up the ladders, and then give me, once you're kind of near the top, a investigation roll to see if you can see any traps.
Okay.
There are no traps
We'll
in this
guide you as
fucking
well,
place.
Barmies.
Thank you
No,
very
plus
much.
guidance, yeah.
Thank you, Vernon. Right, where are we? Investigation.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nice. And then roll a d4. So left hand side, the wee dice. You click on that and then it'll give you a d4. Oh, perfect. So that's 16.
Thank you very much.
Yep. So you go up and you're having a wee nosy. You're being really careful and you just take your finger and kind of slide it around the rim of the manhole and you feel something. It's quite dark up there and you've thrown your torch in one of the thing's faces, so you're really only relying on the moonlight at this point. You feel something like almost like a box that's been stuck to the base of it, and you kind of give it a little tap and it sounds as if it rattles. It does appear to be trapped with the same kind of device that was in the other manhole, so if you were to push it, shrapnel would essentially explode from it.
Okay, so yeah, I will I will attempt to defuse the trap.
Yeah, so you have thieves' tools and a disarm kit on you because of your class.
Yeah.
So if you would like to give me, a disarm, a sleight of hand. And you are proficient in it. Oh my god, yeah, perfect. Oof. So you immediately know what kind of trap this is, especially having witnessed the one go off before in your friend's face. So you take off your gloves because you're like, this needs, hands, this needs skin contact with this thing, and you slowly kind of like take your wee disarm tool and you and chip it away from the manhole itself, and it just comes away in your hands, no problem.
Great, good stuff. So that's done. I'm going to slide back down the ladder.
Yep.
And allow someone an awful lot stronger than me to.
I was looking at.
Oh, you already? Yeah. Sorry.
Doing, and then we get back. Good job, brains.
Are you sliding down sliding down it like you would in Bloodborne, where it's like ding 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 ding, rapidly? You're holding the circle button and sliding down. Just ta-da at the bottom.
That's the one. Spot on.
When he gets back, I'm gonna watch it. Good job, brains, because everyone's calling him a smart boy now. Yeah.
he has the brains. Yeah.
And I'm gonna climb it.
Perfect. So yeah, now that the trap's gone and everything, you feel confident and you're just able to push it off with one hand and it slides to the side and you're able to climb out, no bother.
I wanna like, since there was something following us, I wanna like just do a little bit and just do that thing on the movies where they just, and I'm gonna take a look around first.
Give me a perception check, or if you want to, you can use your Eldritch Insight or Perception.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Insight then.
Insight, perfect.
Yeah, because at least I'm proficient.
6. God. So you pop up, and
I'm so bad at this.
it looks pretty quiet. You're not in the streets anymore. You see a big what looks like a wall in front of you, as if it's round a building. Doesn't seem to be anything outside.
Okay. I'll like say it back to them. Looks clear, and go up.
Perfect.
AT, with that trap, is there like, I know it was disarmed, but what was like the launching mechanism to make the shrapnel explode?
Springs. So it looks as if there's 2 springs, and they were attached to the lid of the thing, so that when it was pulled or pushed or anything like that, the box would then explode open.
I would like to take the box of shrapnel, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you gonna hand it over, Barmies, Argus?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm now fully trusting.
Fully trusting. Perfect.
Here you go, sir.
So yeah, you now have one.
I'm just grinning from ear to ear.
Spring-loaded trap with shrapnel inside it.
Quick question, Scotty. That so my previous experience was with Baldur's Gate, where you've got both a trap disarm kit and thieves' tools. Are they one and the same in this instance?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
So
I've
it's
lost my thieves' tools now, right?
No. You successfully they didn't break
because so
you
it after use.
Yeah.
Great,
you can still use it because you successfully disarmed it. If you rolled low, they would have broke, but they're reusable ones. It's like a wee belt you've got, a wee nice leather belt, and it's like a wee hook and a wee pin, and you can do it that way.
Brilliant, lovely, thank you.
Nice. Cool. Are you going up the ladder?
Yep.
I'll clamber up.
I will go last.
Okay.
If the party's willing.
Perfect. So you all clamber your way out the sewer, into the night air, and you see exactly what Jurgen did when you get out. There's a massive brick wall in front of you, and it's now that you're out and you can see it properly, bits of the brick wall are destroyed, singed in certain places. There's rubble lying everywhere. This looks to be the church that Jura was talking about, But when Jura described it, he described it as being a church that was still in use. This thing looks as if it's been burned and abandoned for years at this point. I will drag us over to the abandoned church map.
Ooh, looks cool.
Yeah, so there is pretty much rubble and just kind of like doused flame fire still burning in a couple of places. And yeah, it looks in heavy disrepair. So he did say they were gonna kind of spruce it up and bring it back to life, but it looks as if it's got some work to get done to it.
Can I, since I'm an acolyte and stuff, can I make a religion check to see if I can like understand which religious symbols I'm looking at, which deity,
Yeah, you can.
which
Give
entity?
me a religion check.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, if you would like to.
Nice, 22.
All right, I don't know shit.
Okay, so with your religion check, you're going to looking at this. Jura had no idea because he's not a religious man, and he had said, you know, it might be Udin, but he didn't, you know, he was just guessing at that. Looking at this, it doesn't look as if it's Udin. It doesn't look as if it's, you know, all the gods you would normally think of with the Britus and Kos and stuff like that. This seems to be some unknown, perhaps secretive god, but definitely of a blood religion of some sort. There's symbols splattered all over the place that say blood god on them, but it's hard to tell. It looks as if this place is long forgotten, and this might be a long forgotten god that they're worshipping.
Okay, I already have my great axe in hand. Like, because I'm immediately like very suspicious of all of it. I turn to them and say, be careful. There's probably heretics here. And I say it like that. Heretics.
So he
Don't
did
think
say,
Jura's...
yeah, Jura did ask you to clear this place out, meaning that he thinks something is here potentially.
Yeah, Jura's information was incorrect. This cannot be used as maybe as a rudimentary camp, but there's no shelter, there's no hidey holes, no rooms, unless something's hidden here. I suggest we take a look around and see if perhaps there's more to this structure.
Okay.
Or maybe someone is clinging to whatever remains here of some kind of worshiping.
Well, we're only going to find out if we get on in there.
So, as you enter the abandoned church/cathedral, there is a roof, but the majority of it is missing, and the moonlight pierces down through the centre onto a giant statue standing in the middle of a woman, clothed and cloaked. The statue seems to be made of marble. Her face is covered with some kind of mask with runic symbols all over it. One of her arms is crossed over like that, and the other one is outstretched in front of her.
She's asking for something, like.
Yep. So it's one arm's like that, one arm's like that. To the sides of her, so I'll ping them. So these things here, the four. Oh god, I'm moving about. The four things seem to be offering tables, I suppose. And there's a couple of different things on all of them round the side, and then up the back there seems to be a desk with some stuff on there as well.
I'm gonna check the rooms, see if I recognize it, and the offering stuff. I'm gonna check them.
Give me so to check the runes, give me an Eldritch Insight check.
Okay, cool.
And then you'll need to give me investigation as well.
Okay, first one that's actually okay.
Yeah.
Investigation sucked.
Okay, so investigation, you look at the tables and there's like weapons on them. There is a different sword on every table, so there's 4 swords lying on the 4 tables. Nice kind of looking swords, older. They're not kind of particularly sharp or anything like that, but they're nicely made. They've got some carvings and some like filigree and stuff like that going around them. With your Eldritch Insight, the runes on top of the tables that these swords are placed on have different meanings to them. So the first one, which is this one here, says justice.
Justice.
Mm-hmm. This one here says honor.
Order.
Honor.
Honor. Okay.
Honor, yep. This one says faith. And this one here says pride. So we have justice, honor, faith, and pride. Blood for the blood god.
Pride?
Pride, yeah, pride.
It seems like a puzzle of some sort. Argus and Raphael, do you guys want to check the desk back there? See what you can find?
I'm on it. I'm gonna go look at the faith table.
The faith table?
Yes.
Give me investigation or Eldritch Insight, if you would like to give me Eldritch Insight or perception.
I'll go insight.
Mm-hmm. So, gonna mark you off. Oh, Baggins, you are nearly full. Okay, so this is like a pure white marble table that this like really fancy sword is on top of. So you feel like you have to touch it. So you touch it, and as you touch it, your hand becomes like really cold and really numb, but it's not unpleasant. And the feeling kind of spreads all the way from your fingertips, all the way up your arm to your forearm, spreads across your chest, down your legs, into your head. And you just kind of like close your eyes for what you think is maybe a good couple of minutes, but to the outside world, to the guys, it just looks as if you blink, essentially. And as you close your eyes, you're taken out of this place and taken somewhere else. And what you see is the woman, by the looks of it, who is the figure statue, all clothed and clothed, and she is standing in this church as it was before, and it is stunning. It is pristine, not a thing out of place. There are rows and rows and rows of seats and pews with people dressed in all pure white, with symbols of the church on their chest, and she is standing up at the top of the centre of the room with the mask on, in the same pose as she was, with her hand on her chest and her hand outstretched. And someone then from the front stands up, walks towards the back, and then you come back into the room, so you're not able to see the full kind of thing.
My god, this place used to be beautiful. Very,
It's
very
nice.
holy place.
I went back to the honor table,
Mhm.
and I wanna investigate that further. Since Baggins is on the faith one, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
investigate the honor.
would you like to give me investigation or Eldritch Insight?
Eldritch Insight.
Eldritch Insight.
9.
Oh my god. Try
Nine.
perception. See if your perception's any better.
I doubt it. But let's see.
19!
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. So yeah, same thing. You approach it and you think, yeah, that looks nice. I want to touch that as well. So you do the same. You take off your gauntleted glove and you slip your hand over. The same cold feeling washes over you, and you then get a vision of what appears to be a very regal, high ranking blood hunter kneeling in front of the altar. and what looks to be the woman who you presume now is a priestess of some sort is has her hand over the head of the knight, and she's cut her hand, so there's some blood dropping onto him, and then she brings her hand back and brings forth a chalice, and the blood drops then from the hand into the chalice, and she brings it down in front of the knight, who then takes it, and as he's about to drink it, you come back into the room.
I was like, I look at the statue, right? I look around, and I'm gonna look for a chalice.
Yeah. Give me investigation.
Okay. But I'll say it kind of out loud, but kind of to myself. I say, need to find a chalice, like that, you know.
Perfect.
12.
So it takes you quite a while. There's loads and loads of rubble round about this place, but eventually you find, it's just here actually, I'll ping it on the map, ding ding ding, I'll put it on the table, a old rusted chalice by the looks of it.
Okay, I take the chalice, and I'll come back to where Vernon is, right? And since he is a holy man, and I'll share what I saw with him. So I saw someone with a chalice of some sorts and offering blood to this figure. It was a statue, or was it?
So in your vision, it
person?
was a person, but the statue
Okay.
seems to depict this person, and it's
Okay.
it's very very big, very ornate. There is she's wearing the same kind of clothes, and down at the bottom there seems to be a plaque as well with some writing on it.
Okay, so this person, like I saw this person, and I point to the statue. It was not the statue; it was the actual person. So the other one kneeling offered blood, and then she answered. She gave it back with one of these, and I showed the chalice, and it's. I mean, this one is empty, but you know.
If these are magical in nature, I do have the means to scan the rest of the surrounding vicinity to see if there's any other magical objects around.
Nice, yeah.
Allow me some moments. Need about 10 minutes, and we'll try and find the rest of these puzzle pieces. And I'll ritual cast Detect Magic.
Detect magic. Excellent. So, you sit down on the ground, you close your eyes, and you ask your god to kind of like guide your third eye, essentially. And you're holding your holy symbol, and it starts to let off this kind of light pulse. And as you open up your eyes, you see the 4 swords are glowing with some kind of magical essence. The statue itself is glowing with some magical essence, and the plaque at the feet is glowing with some magical essence as well.
Okay. If I were to walk around to this back table, does the chalice or... There's a little book thing there.
The chalice is with me, right?
Yeah. So the
Possibly,
chalice isn't giving off any magical essence, and the book doesn't seem to be either. It just seems to be the statue, the plaque, and the swords.
Okay. Book is impressing me though, so I will open it up and see what's inside real quick.
It is. So you open it up, and it's just like just dust falls out of it. This thing is burnt. The pages look as if they've been actually deliberately set alight. You now get the feeling, having been here for a while, and with your investigation checks, that this place was specifically burnt to the ground for whatever reason.
Does it look... Did you say how recently ago this may have been burnt down or sabotaged?
The place itself looks as if it's been standing for a long time. As far as the burn in it, it's hard to tell. There's something not quite right. It's abnormal because it looks like it's freshly burnt down, but there's embers and stuff like that that look as if they've been burning
Right.
for a couple of days at this point.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pocket the book and
Okay.
I'll read the plaque. That's magical.
Okay, so, Skyzark, would you like to give me potentially your full 4 an Eldritch Insight or Perception check, please?
Yeah. And I will also guidance myself too.
Oh, not touching
I have a
yourself
plus
again.
7, so yup. So 7,
19?
8, 20.
Oh, 20. Oh,
Because
Skyzark,
I have
you...
7 insight. Yeah, 8, 9.
Yeah,
20.
you are full beans, my friend. So yeah, you focus on the plaque, and the plaque is in a language or runic symbols that you've never seen before. They're strange to the the naked eye. So as you close your eyes, it's almost as if this language then starts speaking itself inside your head, but it's in a dialect and a tongue that you've never heard before. It sounds otherworldly, and it takes you a good couple of seconds to try and focus out the rest of the noise, because there's all these like sensations that are happening at the same time over your body, and eventually the words come to you in your common tongue, and it says, offer me peace.
Okay.
And I think that's a
I'm
good
gonna try
time
and-
to take a break.
Yes, it is. Good. Perfect.
So that's us. We're a wee bit over. So if you want to take a 10-minute break, come back at 1:15, and we will continue this. I don't know. Maybe it's a puzzle. Maybe it's not.
Definitely a puzzle or ritual.
Yeah. Right, guys. We'll see you back here at 1:15. Thank you very, very much. So you left off. Skyzark, your character Vermin, had just had the vision and was able to translate the cryptic alien language on the plaque that says "Offer me peace." And what are you doing now?
So it says, offer me peace. I'll say that to the rest of the party.
Yep, and I'll just
But-
remind you, the swords, are justice, honor, faith, and pride.
Right. Yep. That's frustrating to me because that doesn't add up. Can't offer it a sword. None of these are named Peace. Are any of you named Peace?
No.
No.
Afraid not.
Am I right in thinking that both the justice table and the pride table have not been sort of interacted with properly?
That is correct. So faith has been interacted with,
Yeah.
and
Honor. If-
honor. Yeah,
I
so
did
justice and pride have not been interacted with.
Neither of those, have anything to do with peace, really. But
honor. What if we combining some of those, we get peace?
Combine them?
Yes. Maybe it's not just one of them. Maybe it's more than them. For me, personally, a world with justice and a world with faith together would be a peaceful world. For example. So people would
Interesting.
not suffer injustice and would not be put down, killed, or arrested for things they do not do, and they would serve their gods, and they would be great. And when I say gods, I say the great ones, of course. They would, they would be in peace because they would share those values.
makes sense. I think I would like to investigate justice.
Justice. Ooh. Yep.
Yeah.
So you approach the table, and again, give me either a Eldritch Insight or a Perception check, please. God, this music's getting so spooky. An 11. Okay, so you again take your glove off and touch the stone, the cold marble, and the same sensation washes over you, so the cold spreading through your hand, your arm, your chest, and your body. And again, you're transported from where you stand into another time, it feels like, and you turn round and you see the woman who is standing, who is depicted, sorry, in the statue, being grabbed by an angry mob by the looks of it, and dragged out of the church, kicking, screaming. The mask falls off as she does so, and there's a pale, young-looking female face with long dark hair, and you then get a flash of searing pain, starting from the lower of your body, your feet, spreading up through, and it kind of consumes you all as you feel as if you're being burnt alive. And then you're back in the room again.
Okay, so it's just, that really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna...
Actually, make a Constitution saving throw for me. So the small box up the top, the one that says Constitution saving throw, 11. You are going to take 3 points of fire damage. You haven't touched fire, you haven't stumbled back into it after coming out of your trance, but you feel as if your body's on fire for a second. You kind of like pat yourself down, and there's no flames there, but you feel as if you were on fire for a second.
Okay, so I'm going to relay that information. It feels like the justice sword, or the justice table, has shown me a vision of the same woman that you have spoken of, being dragged out and put seemingly to justice. But I've just taken some absolute pain there, and it felt like I was on fire. So I guess that's communicating to me that she was set fire to. That's what I've got from that. Any ideas?
Yes,
Or
I have an
maybe
idea.
the
And I go over and
damage
touch
also
the pride.
Touch pride?
Okay.
Yep, same again.
I will touch pride.
You are going to get this at advantage, Skyzart, because you have 4 out of 4 insight on you. So give me 2 rolls,
okay.
please.
Okay, is this insight roll?
Insight or perception, whatever you want. Yep, it's Eldritch Insight or
Okay.
Perception with
Okay.
advantage.
So
Are you still
D20.
guidanced as well?
Yeah, I will guidance myself.
Yep.
Okay, it was 11.
Mhm.
So plus 3 is 4, plus 7, 21.
21, yeah. So this one is Pride. So, Strange, you are sitting in a darkened room with candlelights lit all around you, and in front of you is a large vanity mirror. So you walk across the room very slowly, gracefully, unlike yourself, and you sit down in front of the mirror, and as you look at yourself, you see the woman. So you're dressed in the lovely robe, you have the mask on, you can see the long black hair peeking out from under the hood, and you take your hand up and you can like caress your own face and then take off the mask, and she is beautiful. She's stunning, 10 out of 10. So you're looking at yourself, your reflection in the mirror, and you're kind of turning your head to side and looking up close at your skin, and it is perfect. It is like marble, this skin. But as she's looking closer at the mirror, something slits in her cheek and it peeks open, and just an eye, a red eye, looks out, and she kind of almost like tuts and laughs and slaps her cheek, and then it closes back over again, and she rises, or you rises I should say, because you're doing this, and then walks into darkness, and you come back into the room.
What the hell? Okay, yeah. God, she was hot one moment, and then eyeball.
And as you come back into the room, Skyzark, and you turn around and look at the statue, It appears as if in the center of the breast here, a slit opens up and blood starts pouring down the center of it and then starts flooding onto the floor. No one else can see this, just you, and the blood spreads and spreads and spreads, almost as if it's deliberately trying to touch you.
Give me the chalice, quick. I'm gonna ask for it.
Yep.
I throw the chalice at him.
Yep.
Okay. I see something. The gods are showing me something, and I will just put the chalice up on the, see if it fills up with this imaginary, I don't know if it's real or
to
fake
you,
or what.
it fills, the cup runneth over, the blood, like, pours down. You're wearing a nice, like, you're wearing a church garb. It's like grey.
Yeah.
It was white at one point, but you know, you don't separate your colours. So it's grey, and the blood starts like soaking up onto you, and it feels cold. But the chalice is full.
Whoa.
We do not see the blood, right?
Baggins?
Howdy.
You, the longer you look at what Skyzark's doing, you start to see blood as well.
Oh.
The other Argus and York, you don't see anything.
So I'm just seeing like Vernon like this,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Baggins as well.
So I wanna roll an insight check.
Eldritch
on
insight?
Vernon. Yeah, on Vernon. I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
check if he's being affected by something,
Go
or
for it.
if he's just mentally unstable or something. But I'm really getting worried.
Yep, go for
Alright,
it.
copy
Go
you.
for it. Go for it. Give me perception or 10, or give me perception. 10 and 10.
Perception.
Oh wait, oh no, that's two different ones.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's 10 for me. That's 10 for me.
Yeah, no, it's you just see him standing there like holding the chalice up, and the chalice to you looks bone dry, and you're kind of like, what are you doing? Unfortunately, you
Bro,
don't manage to glimpse anything.
Yum. I will take the chalice in both my hands and say, oh, the blood. It calls to me. And I'll take a sip or a swig of it.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you take a sip of it, and the blood fills your mouth, and it's almost as if the blood has a life of its own, and it springs into your mouth and then forces itself into your body down, and you hear it like hit you feel it, hit your gut, and it is sickening. Yeah. This is vile. There's something wrong with this blood. Give me a Constitution saving throw for that.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a d20 plus 2. Let's do that.
6. Oh. Okay. I honestly didn't think you were gonna drink the blood. Oh. Okay. So you take the blood, and you take a sip of it, and you hear you feel it hit the bottom of your stomach, and as you do that, you look up at the statue, and the eyes behind the mask snap onto yours, and the hand that was across the breast comes and grabs your neck and squeezes, and you hear a voice saying, "Not for you."
Oh,
Oh my god.
And she
do we
lets you.
see the statue
No,
doing
no,
that?
no, none of
Oh
you
my
see
God,
it.
What the fuck?
And then the hands.
Do I see it?
You're nearly full. Give me an insight, Baggins.
All right.
Give me an Eldritch insight. You're at 3 out of 4. Yeah. I would say you see that. The statue moves and says "not for you," and then lets go, and then the hand goes back, and the other hand still reaching out. Baggins, you are full as well.
Oof.
But I saw him do the drinking motion, right?
Yeah. But there's nothing in the
Okay.
chalice as far as you're
Oh my
concerned.
God.
You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like I approach him,
Mhm.
and hey, stop that! I'm trying to lower like the chalice or do something.
Yep.
Do I notice
I'll
that
let
he's
go of it.
choking now?
You think you're choking Skyzark, but as far as you can tell, Jorgen, it just looks like he's choking on air. Thank you for the follow.
Oh,
I'm still choking.
Yeah, but you've caught your breath. You were choking for a couple of seconds as it hit your stomach and went down your throat, but you're fine. You're fine now.
It's okay. That's not the first time a lovely lady's choked me. It's fine.
I will set down the chalice or...
Nice. Okay. He's still like let's say out of his mind, like he's still
He's kind of snapped back, but kind of a bit a bit shaken from the experience, but he's not too bad.
I take the chalice out of his hands, look at it, like, the fuck you're doing?
Not spill it.
You gonna spill it?
Don't spill it. I see liquid in it, blood pouring from the statue.
You all, the gods are speaking to me. They're not speaking to you, but I see it. Baggins' character, what's your name? Raphael, you see it, right?
Raphael, you can see the blood in the chalice, and as your friend Jorgen pulls it off of Vermin, it like sloshes and like splashes all up his neck and his chest, but he can't see it. But to you, he's just splashed himself with this cup of blood, and the blood just seems to keep on. It's non-stop. It's just flowing and flowing and flowing. It's not like the chalice is running over at this point.
Jurgen, be careful with that thing. Don't spill it.
I look at what? Damn it! What's the name? I forgot. I look at Raphael, right?
Raphael's Baggins.
Yeah, I look at Raphael and like, have you people gone insane? And I look inside of it. I heard Vernon saying that the gods are speaking to him, and like there's a little bit of jealousy going on Jurgen's head because he doesn't know if it's true, right?
Yeah,
and
I mean, as far as you're concerned, he's having a moment.
He looks at the statue and he hears the gods are speaking.
So,
and
as you are having this conversation, you hear a.
I knew it was him.
And you all turn round, and there is a humanoid spider hanging off one of the crumbling walls, laughing his head off at the four of you all standing there.
Yeah, I dropped the chalice, by the way. I'm not holding it because I think it's heresy. Like,
uh-oh, Patches. That's player knowledge though, not character knowledge, remember.
Since he dropped it, I'm gonna pick up the chalice myself. Carefully though, because I don't want to spill any more.
So
yeah, because in my head, just letting you explain. In my head, he said the gods are speaking to him, and I was a little bit jealous. But then I looked at the statue and I realized it's like another god, is an heretic god. So no,
you're not having any of it.
Yeah.
So as you are all kind of like fighting over the chalice and like playing catch the chalice, the humanoid spider kind of like scuttles off the wall and like scuttles over to you guys, and it's that same kind of like clickety clackety scuttling noise that you Baggins heard on the roof, and then that pushed you down into the hole, and the same noise you heard inside the sewers, and you hear the voice go, well, look at all you hunters, what are you doing here then?
I'm just gonna say, what the fuck are you?
What does it look like?
A spider with an egg on it.
The gods have been gracious to me, yes. What are you doing
gracious
here?
Gracious is not the word.
What are you all doing here?
I'm pulling out my sword and saying, you are the thing that pushed me down that hole.
Ah, just a bit of fun. No harm intended. He's got like a massive shit-eating grin on his face.
My
You didn't-
ex is already like this.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting, you know.
You didn't happen to break your legs like the others. Your legs still seem pretty intact.
Everyone, relax. I'm sure you didn't mean harm to the others, right? It was a...
Just a bit of
What's
fun.
the purpose of...
People walking by the stank and just push them in. The mistress is beastie. It gets hungry, you know.
Mistress's beastie?
Yeah, the boar. I seen what you did to it. Good job, good job.
Well, I'm sorry. Are you mad we killed your little pet?
Not my pet, no. She's nothing to do with me. Just a little bit of fun.
Then whose is it?
The mistress's. She's gonna be so mad at you. You're in trouble now.
Who is the mistress?
You're standing in a temple, are you not? You're looking at the statue. You're looking at the stupid swords. You try to figure it out, you can't. You're all so stupid.
I'm gonna move around towards Barney's character.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not trusting the two because they're weird now, but and far away
Dear
from
friend.
benches.
How might we meet the mistress? I'm very curious.
The answer's right in front of your eyes. She just wants an offering.
Got it.
Just a little bit of blood. Not too much, not too much.
How about we use
Just a
your
bit.
blood?
My blood. I'd like to
Yes,
see you
I can
try,
do that.
skinny one.
Thank you for the compliment.
I might take your hat off your corpse. I think that would look nice on my bald head.
It would be an improvement. It certainly would.
Well, I've given you enough clues for now. I might see you later. Or maybe not. And then it just like scuttles away off into the darkness.
I want to kill him so
Like a-
much, but I can't because I don't know who he is in the thing.
He's such an asshole.
Yes, Patches, of course he's an asshole.
I love him. But he's such an asshole.
I'm sorry, but was anyone else distracted by his massive fucking nose?
I was too worried about the spider part.
I'm gonna take a look at the chalice and say, and remember what was said earlier on about that all she wants is an offering of peace.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the statue's hand was like
Yeah.
outstretched.
One of the hands is outstretched. Tangle, fuck's sake.
Okay. I'm going to very cautiously, because I'm getting bad juju vibes from this statue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna very cautiously approach the front of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna like place the chalice in her hand and just whisper an offering of peace.
More! It shouts more at you.
I'm looking at it like, what the hell it's full? Oh, I guess some of it spilled out, didn't it?
Raphael, your own blood. Offer it to the mistress. Do it now.
Okay. I'm gonna put the chalice on the floor, get the blade part of the Kirk hammer out, and I'm just gonna just open up my hand a little bit and just let the blood run into it.
Yeah.
And then once it's full, I will replace it back in her hand.
And as you do so, you hear a and the table at the back over here slides to the left, and there is a hole underneath it.
Huh.
Okay.
Well done. I say we investigate and see what this mystery is. What's the purpose of this mistress? Is she a safe haven? Is she a threat?
I do not get good vibes from this thing, but I mean, we kind of need to know what's down there.
I do.
The things on the tables.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say there were weapons?
They are all swords, and they have the names scratched into them. So justice, honor, faith, and pride.
Can I take one?
How would you like to take it?
I mean, is it like free on the table, or is it just...
Seems to be just lying on the table.
Is it worth having a little check first? To see if there's anything, should we perhaps
DM
investigate these tables?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Which table would you like to look at?
I'm still drawn to the faith table. Because it's the one I interacted with, obviously.
I'm gonna stay on honor though.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so it's the one I interacted with.
Can I just like investigate the table to like maybe see if it is just safe to take it?
Yeah, give me investigation check. Yeah, I mean you scan your eyes over it, you kind of like run your fingers around the table. Doesn't seem to be trapped or anything like that.
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You pick it up and nothing happens.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna slide it on my back then.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Why not, right? Yeah. What's on my table? Honor?
Honor, same as a sword with honor sketched into it.
Okay.
The words honor.
Take it too.
Nothing
Something
happens. No, nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna sheath it.
I feel very nervous and strange about it, but given that two others have taken a weapon, just in case we may need to combine these weapons or the forces thereof, I'm going to take one as well. I'm going to take the one from Justice.
Same again, lift up, sheath it, and everything seems okay.
So
Take pride.
The swords? Okay.
Yeah. So you all now have a sword.
Nice.
So
Nothing terrible happens to you when you pick them up. You're fine for now.
We take the chalice with us or leave it?
I think it's hers and it should stay.
If you go and pick the chalice up, the door will like close back over again.
Got it. Okay. Raphael, thank you for your sacrifice.
Not a problem.
Raphael, actually, you'll take a wee bit of damage since you cut your hand. 2 points of slashing damage.
Understandable. Have a good day.
You cut your hand, but you're
Sorry
fine.
for reminding the DM you took damage.
What?
I said sorry for reminding the DM you took damage.
Yeah. Sorry.
It happens. It is what it is.
Didn't we have homework over the weekend?
Please, miss, please.
All right, who wants to go down the hole first? I would like to, actually. It wasn't really a question. I want to go down.
You going down?
I'm not going down first anymore. I'm keeping my eye on those two.
So as you approach the hole, now that you get closer to it, you can see very large stone steps going all the way down. There are braziers on either side of the wall, so it's well lit. And same again, it looks as if it's quite deep.
I'm going to light up a torch and go down first.
You going down first?
Yep.
Perfect. So I will drag you over to the last map. When you come into this map, top left-hand side, that's where you're coming into.
I'm also lighting up torch now.
You'll see the wee kind of like spiral staircase. That's what you're coming down to.
Keep tracking the wrong bit.
So yeah, as you come into the staircase, it kind of like starts to wind down the further down you go, and it goes down, 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 and it's getting colder and colder as you go down here. And as you approach the bottom, you can hear the sound of running and rushing water as you hit the bottom steps.
Okay.
I guess I'll just make my way further in, but I'll be on the I want to be on the lookout for like traps or anything else like that.
Yeah, so give me a investigation roll while you're moving forward then.
Not a problem.
13. So there doesn't seem to be any physical traps of any kind. There's nothing like, booby trapped, like wires or, a cage above your head or anything like that waiting to slam down on top of you. However, as you are walking forward with your 4 insight, as you kind of walk forward, you feel something like brush up against your leg for a second. And when you look down, you see a little tiny bloody bow rise up from the ground, and it is sitting on top of a tiny skeletal figure with a pale, kind of like gaunt skin stretched over it and 2 black olive eyes. And it just kind of like looks up at you and goes,
Sorry, guys, what? You might cut out.
It just breathes at you.
Oh, okay. No traps, but it seems we have a friend down here.
And then it reaches down into the earth, it kind of puts his hand back down and pulls out a tiny bell and pushes it up towards you.
I guess I'll take the bell.
Yeah. And then
thank you, little one.
The figure just disappears back down into the ground again.
The ones with low insight, did we see that?
Skyzark, you seen it? No one else seen it.
Okay.
Ring the bell.
I turned my shoulder and said, "Since the gods aren't speaking to you two, they are to me and Raphael." A little creature came up and gave him a little bell.
I look at Argus with a face like, what the fuck?
Can you show us the bell?
I mean, yeah, it's right here.
And it is a very small, maybe like size of your palm, small bell with just kind of like a couple of filigree patterns on it and a small hook so you can hold it and ring it at a distance.
So there's an actual bell.
That's a bell. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you can see the bell. You just didn't see how he got the bell. Like he bent down, and to you it seems like he just found it on the floor, but it was something handed it to him.
So to me, I'm taking that as something that I'm taking on board, that there's something happening that I can't perceive.
Yeah. So at this point, you're starting to figure out that not everything is as it seems in Yarnum. Maybe the tales from years of outsiders hearing rumors and stuff like that are perhaps true. You always thought it was ravens of lunatics that came out of Yarnum and talked about beasts and ghosts and ghouls and stuff like that, but seems as if...
Jürgen, like, where did that bell come from? If there's nothing going on, this is freaking me out now. Where did this come from?
And I replied to him, but like I'm speaking a lower volume just to him, and I'm gonna say, it's not that I don't believe something is happening. Something is happening, but I don't think it's a good thing. Something is messing with them.
No, I agree with you there.
Should I ring the bell?
Raphael, the gods have given you this gift, you must ring it.
Okay. And I just like gently ring the bell. You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell. And it's very pleasant. It's a small kind of like dinner kind of bell, you think, you know? It just lets off a ding, 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 ding. And because of where you are, like this big, long, cold stone corridor, it kind of echoes off the walls and bounces back and forth and fills your heads. And all of you would see this, but here, just kind of like in front of this pool here, smoky, ghostly blue figure starts to appear in front of the pool. It's hard to tell from a distance what it is, but you see something appear in front of the pool.
All right, I'm pulling my weapon out and just saying, friend or foe?
And it turns to you, and who inspected the honor table when they got the knight being knighted by the priestess?
I think
Raphael or
it was me.
Jurgen? Yeah.
I think it was me.
It was you. So you would recognize this as
Okay.
the Eldritch Knight. So the person that you've seen in your vision seems to be appearing in a ghostly form in front of you at the pool. To the other three of you, it looks as if it's a very, very regal, high-ranking knight of some sort. Helmet on, full armor set with a sword on his back, a shield, and he is looking at the four of you.
Eldritch Knight. Okay. I saw the guy that drew blood, right, and got the chalice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I saw this guy on my vision.
Is he a friend?
That's a very complex concept right now. To me. I don't think so. Maybe to you too. I don't know.
I'm gonna approach, but I've still got my weapon drawn just in case he tries anything funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm approaching too, like a few steps backward, behind, but I have my axe.
I should actually put down a token for the person, shouldn't I? I'll just pop it.
I assume he's still in the water.
Yeah, just
Oh
floating.
no, it's Gascoigne.
that's just a placeholder, but it's a knight.
Oh,
yeah.
thank God.
I don't have I just realised I don't have a knight token, so I pulled over Gascoigne. But yeah, as you approach, it doesn't reach for any of his weapons or seem aggressive in any way. It just stands and looks at the four of you and waits for you to talk to him, I suppose.
Can we assert? He looks ghostly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you
It's
can
like-
see through him. You can see the back wall. He's not a physical form. It looks spectral.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask for a robot. Okay. Okay. I don't think it can touch us or hurt us. For the looks of it. At least not physically.
He'll call out to it and say,
We are here to visit the lady. Can you assist us?
So as you address it, it turns to you, and says, "What's your name, friend?"
My name is Vernon. I'm a cleric. Holy person, just like your lady.
She is no holy lady of mine. Do not trust her. She will lead you down a long and wrong road.
Turns to Argus. Yeah,
Sure.
okay, he's a friend.
I'm glad he said friend. Mm.
You know, she was beautiful, but she had an eye pop out of her face and gave me a good choking.
And I liked it.
She was hot, right? Like you said.
Oh no,
Christ.
she's hot.
I mean, she was literally on fire at them.
Yeah. And he just he looks at you all and says, "Do not let her deceive you. Seek the truth." And then vanishes back into the pool and disappears.
Okay, everybody else saw that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raphael, I think you should keep dinging that bell and we should explore the rest of this cavern.
Yeah. Let's see what else is waiting in here, shall we? All right, I'm gonna walk on in and be right about here.
So as you walk in, you see, again, this place is well lit for some reason. Even though it's underground, it doesn't look as if anyone's in here. There are just bits of broken roof, big boulders, debris, stuff like that. It looks as if the place is in a bit of disrepair, but there are cages lining the walls over here and over here. And as you approach, you hear kind of like clinking of chains coming from the back wall.
Huh.
I will
So,
take a
yeah.
look at the cages.
Mhm.
Take a closer look.
Cages are human size, empty. There seems to be a couple of bones and just bits of fabric and stuff like that in them, but they seem to be in disuse at the moment.
Okay.
Is this a bucket of blood?
It looks like dried, aged blood, maybe. There doesn't seem to be anything fresh about this place. It's stained, it's old, it's dirty. It looks as if it's been like this for a while.
Okay.
Could I do a perception or maybe an insight check just to
Mhm.
see if there's anything that it doesn't seem right about the place?
Yeah, give
anything
me an eldritch insight.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Insight or perception? Insight. So this place looks old. It looks as if it hasn't been used for a long time, but with the braziers lit and everything, you definitely think that someone is using this. And Jura did say to you, you need to go there and clear it out for the refugees. So by the sounds of it, is still in use, even though it doesn't seem to be. Which is strange. It almost feels as if there's a veil over the place to make it maybe look as if it's not in use.
I kind of want to take a poke around this altar thing and like just look at it and just see what I can guess it was used for.
Yeah, there's candles lit. There's dried blood on the floor. Couple of runic symbols on the floor, and what appears to be I don't have a token for it, but in the center, a large vanity mirror.
Okay.
Can I look?
Up. I say, I saw this in a vision. The lady
Can
stood
I-
before this mirror.
Can I do another religion check on those runes things?
Yeah, if you want to, you can give a religion check.
Can I do the same since I'm looking at the altar?
Yeah. Go for it.
Religion.
A religion.
God damn it.
Not the best.
So yeah, it's hard. Like the scratchings are a bit old, a bit scuffed. There's some chunks missing out of them. But from what you do manage to read, the word blood is repeated a lot. Like the word blood is pretty visible and it's everywhere scribbled.
Okay. Oh, this was to me or to Raphael?
Both. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you are having a wee explore, you hear the chains clinking, and what sounds like coughing potentially coming from the back over here.
Who's there?
I'll go and investigate that. Yeah.
So as you approach,
I'll
there
go
is
with him.
there is a barred off area. So the bars seem to like merge in with the rocks, and behind it is a small chair with what looks like a very old, malnourished woman sitting, with chains round her wrists, round her ankles, and she looks up at you as you approach, and she's coughing, and there seems to be like blood coming out of her mouth onto her hands, and she's like, "Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was gonna die down here. Have you came to rescue me?"
Depends who you are. Who are you, and how did you get here?
My name is Grandma Rosie. I was out. I was trying to find my grandchild. She went missing, and I was dragged down here by some kind of beast.
Could I do a some sort of perception test on this person
You
to
want to
see?
Yeah.
If she's lying?
Yeah, if she's lying, would that be deception
That's
or would
insight,
that
right?
insight?
I think that's insight.
Give me an insight roll. Yeah, she is lying. She's very good at it though. Very convincing. But
I'm going to whisper to Jurgen, this is not all as it seems. All is not as it seems here.
I want to do an Eldritch inside on her
go for
for a
it.
very specific thing.
Yeah.
I want to see if I recognize her as the lady that we saw on the statue, on the visions and stuff.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
There
So-
you go.
Looking at this old woman, she seems to very much resemble the woman you've seen in the
Oh
visions,
shit!
the statues. She is very, very old. If you had to put a number on it, she maybe looks as if she's in her 90s. Her skin's old and weathered and worn. Her hands are like bones. Like, she looks as if she's been locked up down here for a very, very long time. She's, not well looking. And she looks and she's like, please, I'm very, very unwell. I'd like to get back to the clinic for some blood administration, and then perhaps you would be able to help me find my granddaughter.
Nah, bro. Nah. Ain't no way. No.
Why was your
Okay,
granddaughter down here?
I'm just gonna.
What was?
Like,
sorry,
put my
Barbies?
hand-
Don't worry, no.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna put my hand on Argus' shoulder.
Mhm.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna whisper to him so no one else hears.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say, Brains, I think this is the lady from our vision.
Brains.
Don't tell the others.
Okay, understood. How do you want to play this, Jurgen? Should we...
We light this all on fire and we bail.
I mean, I've got to say that sounds very appealing. Jurgen, that sounds very appealing to me.
I know that I know they're trying to be quiet, but
Yeah.
can I maybe see if I can listen to what they're doing?
Yeah, give me sleight of hand, probably, I'd imagine, for that. Yeah, you can hear what they're saying. They're kind of, yeah. I mean, you're in an echoey cave. Chances are that the old lady could probably hear you as well.
I whispered the first part, but the set fire and bail was very loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's just coughing. She's like, I set fire. Where? Please, just hurry up and get me out of here. I need medicine. Please help me.
Can I make a Molotov with my items?
Can you make what?
I've used all
No,
my
I
oil.
can't. Okay. I can't.
I've used all my oil on
Uh.
the pig.
Oh shit.
I wanted to make a Molotov. Like a cocktail, you know?
I mean, you're not proficient in chemistry
I don't
or
have the items as
alchemy,
well.
so yeah.
I don't have the items. I have incense though.
you can wave some incense or be gone, demon.
Burn these.
As they're
I'll actually do
talking-
that. I'll burn the incense and try to purify the area because I think it's all heresy and stuff. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. She's just watching you do it. She's like, please, no, there's no time for this. Help.
I'm just
Can I ask,
walking
Grady,
around
what's
with
in the
the
water?
incense.
Sorry.
I know that.
Oh my god, 3 people spoke at once there. Skyzark, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, I would like to look into the water. See what I see.
So as you peer closer and closer into the water, you start to see the water change color from a kind of clear, murky blue into a deep, thick red. It looks like blood pouring in.
Yeah, blood in here. Okay, this is an illusion. This whole chamber's filled with blood.
Yeah, this is not a good place to be right now.
I'm still a bit preoccupied with Grandma Rosie,
Yeah.
and
Grandma Rosie is looking so sad.
she is, and I'm. Would I need to do a deception check to pretend that I'm going to try and help her, but actually spill my 100 ball bearings that I have on me into her little enclosure?
So before you do that, Barmies,
Just
Can-
prank the elderly now.
can you give me a wisdom saving throw? DC 16.
Ooh.
So your saving throws up the top right,
Yeah,
and it'll be
so-
wisdom.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Nailed it.
Let's go. Let's
as
go, Brains,
as
let's
you
go.
as you like approach the bars to help Grandma Rosie, you just hear a voice in your head say, "Be a dear and open the bars." But as you kind of like you snap out of it and you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Jurgen, you're still next to me, aren't you?
I am.
So I'm gonna say that that's happened. Again, quietly. It's like I'm hearing voices in my head. It said, "Be a dear, open the bars."
I'm like grasping my auger.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we should leave. We should do something that, I don't know, destroys this and leave. And I'm grasping the auger very tightly.
Grandma Rosie's like coughing up a lung right now, and she's kind of like slumping down in the chair. And she's like, "Help!"
So, yeah, if possible, I would like to do that, please, just to make it so that her mobility is impeded by a load of ball bearings. all
Yeah,
over the
so you
floor.
just like throw them on the ground.
I make out that I'm trying to assist Grandma Rosie,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
actually I just spill them out of my pocket.
Yeah, just give me a sleight of hand if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. So
Wow.
they just come
Take
like
that, Grandma Rosie.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh."
Gross.
She's like, thank you, no, young gentleman, if you just did the bars yesterday." You just like spill all the ball bearings. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm terribly sorry, Grandma Rosie. I can be very, very clumsy at times. I do apologise.
So, as you do that, Grandma Rosie falls forward and goes limp and silent. And then you hear a voice going, I was so hoping that we wouldn't have to do it this way. But it seems as if my accomplice was right. You really are stupid, aren't you? And then Grandma Rosie's head lifts up, and it is the beautiful priestess in all her young youth with the porcelain skin. And she rises up out of the chair, and the chair and the chains melt and smoke away. The room shifts and shimmers, and the old kind of like decayed stuff lifts off, and the whole place is now a immaculate marble blood cave. There is blood pouring pouring out of the looks like a fountain to the right hand side. There's blood buckets everywhere. The cages that are behind you are full of fresh corpses. They're not like decayed and old like they used to be. And the cloak that she wears like shimmers and shifts over her, and the mask then comes over her face, only half her face this time. And she looks at you all and she says, "Well, are you here to offer me something? Or shall I take your heads instead?"
Look. Okay. Just like my curiosity is getting the best of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask, what do you want?
Blood. What does any of us want? Blood sacrifices, blood ministration, blood. Unfortunately for you, I want all of your blood. Roll for initiative, please.
Fuck. Here we go, boys.
Here we go. Ooh, nice. 19.
Cool. Alright, so
9 for me.
Initiative, so that'll be 7 plus what? Skyzark, have you got anything to plus onto that? 9, perfect. So, so 19. So Vulgar, you will be first. Vulgar. And then Baggins, we are 17. You will be next.
Wait, I need epic music from the Bloodborne soundtrack for
Yeah.
this.
9 and 9. 9. So let's see, I'll just roll odds or evens, Barmies?
Odds, please.
Odds. Yep, so you'll be next. Barmies, and then Skyzark, and then this is the Blood Witch, guys.
The Blood Witch.
She is not a blood priestess, she is a blood witch. And yeah, there's some eyeballs popping out of her.
God.
Perfect. So yeah, she essentially like levitates herself over the bars to in front of you. And Vulgar, you are up first.
Okay, I'm just finding some Bloodborne soundtrack real quick.
I think I might do the same actually. So hold on. Bloodborne OST.
Like a 30 minutes version of something.
Let's see. Let's put on this one. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing between us, right? Like
Nope.
no
She's levitating right in front of you. She is cocky. She is confident.
Damn those ball bearings.
Then
Yeah, she can levitate. By the way, guys.
okay, let me just check it real quick. Something because
Stay quiet.
I'm going to rage and go into a frenzy at like all the way. Can I do that in just my bonus action?
I think. Do you not have to be raging already to then frenzy?
Okay, so I'm gonna rage.
Yeah,
now.
you're raging. Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna go and make a swing at her with my great axe.
Go for it.
Let me just rage.
21.
21.
Definitely
18
hits.
damage.
Nice. So yeah, as she kind of like floats down in front of you, smugly, you know, she's looking at you thinking, stupid hunters, this is going to be an easy kill, I'll add them to the pile. You're just like, oh no, and as she comes towards you, you then go into the rage and take a swing at her. And yeah, what kind of damage is that?
Slashing.
Slashing is... yeah, that's fine. So that definitely hits. So that is 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Cool.
And
yep, go for it.
second attack, 16.
16. Yep, that hits.
Oh, cool. So 13 damage.
13. So I'm just gonna write that down as well. Ooh. So that and that. Cool, yeah. So as you then smack her those couple of times, she's gonna turn round and smugly look at you and go, oh dear, is that the best you can do? And I need you... actually, no, I don't need you to do anything. She is gonna snap her fingers in your face. And... let's see.
Just for comedic timing, when she asks me that, I'm gonna see you'll see that me stuck. That means bitch.
Bitch. 12, 13. You are gonna take 13 points of, let's call it frenzy damage. It's basically hellish rebuke, but
there's no save and nothing.
It's hellish rebuke. I don't. Hold on, no dex. If you give me a dex saving throw, yeah, DC 15.
Okay.
So it's half that. Oh, fail. Yeah. So you're gonna take you're gonna take the full 13 points of blood frenzy damage.
13, right?
So as she snaps her fingers in front of your face, a big puddle of blood splashes over you, and it's like fire as it hits your skin.
Ooh. Okay.
Cool. So that's your 2 attacks and your rage, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Baggins, your turn.
Okay. Right. Is she just standing right where she is at the moment?
Oh, sorry, I'll need to move her, sorry. She is now here. Oh, yeah, she's here.
Alright, she's
So
right
I think I
there.
would be here, right?
Yeah. She's levitated over the bars, so she's standing roughly about there.
Right, okay. In that case, I am going to take a massive swing at her and also use the bonus attack as well.
Nice, that's her token
And
there,
then,
sorry.
And then as I do that, I'm going to shout, "If you want our blood, then fucking earn it, witch."
Ooh! Throwing insults as well.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Go for it. So 27, yep, definitely hits.
And then the second swing.
A 12 does not, unfortunately. So the first one connects. So yeah, is this your Kirk hammer? Yeah.
Yeah, same move as before. The slam hit, and then the sword over the head. So
yeah, you take it out and you slam it against her head, and the top part of the mask that's on her other side of the face cracks and then falls off. And when it falls off, you see eyes like all over that side of her face, and they're all like blinking rapidly at you as if like you've just like hit her in the eye, although the eyes is nasty.
Oh damn, okay.
Grandpa's eyes.
That bell. Can I ring it again?
That would have to be a bonus action if you want to ring it again.
Do I have a bonus action?
What class are you again? Fighter?
Yeah, fighter, yeah.
So I mean, you don't have a bonus action to ring a bell, but for the sake of this, then yeah, sure, you have a bonus action if you want to ring the bell.
Okay, I'm gonna ring the bell in that case.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna... Damn it, not what I was hoping for.
I'm just thinking how funny that would look in combat.
Ah!
Bang, bang.
And she's just looking at you like, what are you doing? You really are stupid.
Shut up, bitch.
So much potential, no?
Suddenly Gascoigne appears, like it done.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You want to move or anything else?
I'm good where I am, thank
You're
you.
good. Excellent. So, Barmies, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm right in the line of fire here, but I think I'm just gonna use my opening turn to just kind of go for it. So
Smacker.
yeah, full on smack.
Go for it.
There we go.
Ooh, 21 definitely hits and 12 piercing damage. Excellent. So you see your friend ring the bell and she's distracted for like a split second. So you're just like, right, okay. And you get out one of the blades and you just like slit it across her.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the same again. Can I then move afterwards, or is that me using my?
You can use your bonus action to
move.
Yeah, to disengage and scoot off. So yeah, you can attack and then scoot off if you want to.
So I will do that then. Yeah. So I'm going to attack and then scoot off.
Nice.
So there's the attack.
13 unfortunately does not hit. So you bring round the other one and she just moves out of the way and kind of tuts at you as it misses.
Okay, I'm going to, in a slightly cowardly fashion, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to go around here.
Perfect. So you just disengage and then scoot off.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. Cool. So Skyzark, you're up next.
All right, Vernon is going to grab the heavy, thick cloak. He's just going to take it off, and it falls with a massive thud. Goku style, weighted clothing. And
he's like wrapped underneath the church garb, like, "Rawr!"
Actually, I am wearing a sleeveless like tunic.
Yep.
My guns are showing, and I'm gonna take the pride sword and like plant it in the ground, Martyr
okay.
Legaria style.
Oh.
And I'll use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Ooh, let's go.
So I'm just gonna put it. Whoops. It's gonna look like an exact replica of the pride sword.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay, so I'll roll to attack that. It's a +7. I'm just gonna roll d20 +7. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And then your damage.
Yeah. It is 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier.
Nice.
Which is 4.
So
7 plus 4 is 11.
11. Excellent.
11 radiant.
So yeah,
so that's my bonus.
On you go.
Yep. So I'll take a swing downward, and I will take the trapped shrapnel grenade.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, "Guide my hand," and I'm just gonna throw it. I'm gonna chuck it at her.
Okay. So you're just throwing it, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm also gonna need Jorgen and Raphael to make a dex saving throw because you're,
How the fuck did I know that was gonna happen?
I was
so
expecting it.
dexterity saving throw for me, please.
I have the advantage because of danger sense at least.
Yeah, so that's
Ooh,
13.
pretty good.
15.
19.
19.
Don't think
Yep.
I have anything like that. Alright, shit.
Come on, go for it. Dex saving throw. Oh no. Okay, so the witch, I kind of like she brings up her cloak and it batters off the outside of it, and the box then explodes. And Jorgen, you managed to kind of like duck out the way, having already perished at the hands of one of these things. Unfortunately, Baggins, you, Raphael, are gonna take a couple of piercing as the shrapnel hits you. You're gonna take 6. I rolled max on that. 6 piercing damage.
Oh, sorry.
Watch where you're throwing it, will ya?
Yes, I tried, and that's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. Okay, as you cast the spiritual weapon as well, and it's the exact replication of was it Pride you had? Yeah, she kind of turns round and looks at it, and she just looks disgusted by it. She's angry that you've managed to cast a replica of that sword. Cool. So it is now the Blood Witch's turn. Okay, so the first thing she's gonna do is she is gonna place a hex on you, Skyzark. So 6 every. You don't need to make a save or anything like that for you, do you? A hex?
Probably not. No.
I think it is just hex.
No,
and
I think it just places. Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna give you disadvantage.
I can check for you.
Yeah, please. She's gonna give you a disadvantage on wisdom. For that. So that'll be 1d6 necrotic damage for that. And then she is gonna Eldritch Blast you as well. Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Okay, hex.
You wanted our attention, you got it.
No, you also. Yeah.
Nothing. It just goes on.
Yeah, it just goes on. Disadvantage on abilities checks made with a chosen ability.
Perfect.
And also, the person who casts deals an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Perfect. Okay, dokie. So, yep, she's gonna do Hex and she's gonna fire Eldritch Blast at you. So that is 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Just blast into me.
Cool. So she is gonna damage you. Oh my god. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, 24 points of damage. As she looks at you and kind of says, and this symbol just slaps itself onto your chest, and you feel it burn, and then on your white tunic the blood seeps through in the shape of the symbol, and then she smugly laughs at you and flicks her hand out, and two blood red screaming skulls twist round each other and leave a blood smoke trail and smack into you one after another and knock you back a little bit. That's her.
Nice.
So we are back to the top of the round. Vulgar.
Okay. Can I get to here so I can flank her with Raphael?
That's a rock. Unfortunately, she's got her back up against the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna still move here.
Yeah.
I know I don't get an advantage, but like I wanna make her have to turn her head to do stuff. So.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. And now I'm gonna go into the frenzy, and I'm gonna make 3 attacks against her.
Oh,
the first is gonna be reckless.
Get her.
Oh, get her.
Reckless attack.
So,
yep, go for it.
Yeah. So advantage.
13
and a 25.
Nice.
Let's go.
So the 13 misses, but the 25 definitely hits. So 12.
Okay, so
yep.
that's the first attack. 14 actually because of the rage.
Oh, yep. 14. Sorry.
And 2 more attacks because of the frenzy.
Yep.
Okay. Oof,
that misses.
That's a crit miss. Okay. And a 17.
17 definitely hits. Yeah. So 9 that would be.
Damage.
9. So yeah, you put yourself into a frenzy, and your first one lashes out and smacks her hard, and then your eyes just kind of like glaze over for a second, like with the bloodlust, because you've just hit her with a frenzy. And the second one swings and misses, but the third one cracks her real good on the side, and you feel a kind of like crunch in like the side as you hit her. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Baggins, you're up.
Okay, just reading a quick little something.
I do love a good crunch.
Do I do that or do I do the other one?
Decisions.
Barbarian's so fun.
Okay, question. Did I notice her pull a face of disgust towards towards that sword?
I mean,
that,
it wasn't
thing you
subtle.
did?
It was not subtle.
It wasn't subtle.
Mm-mm.
All right, I want to try a little something then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put away the Kirk hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use the sword that I got from upstairs, Faith.
Nice.
And I know I've got the extra attack thing, but I think I also want to use what was the one I was just reading? Yeah, I think I want to see if I can use action surge as well.
Ooh.
So I could just take 3 swings at her.
Yeah, so the way that works is you do your normal attack, you do your extra attack, you action surge, and then you get an extra attack. So yeah.
Yeah, so I want to take 3 big swings at her
Nice.
with the Faith sword.
So as you pull out Faith, she kind of glances over at you, and she looks disgusted at you.
Alright, she ain't liking it.
Go for it.
Alright, let's go for it. Oh shit, what do I use? Do I just still go for Great Axe, or...?
Yeah, just Great Axe, that'll be fine.
Okay, no problem.
We'll say it's the equivalent.
Okay, first one.
20 hits, yep.
And second one.
22 hits, yeah.
Nice.
And third one.
12 misses, unfortunately. So she looks absolutely disgusted, and as she's distracted by the kind of like, you know, the anger that she's feeling, you then take it and like slash, and then the third one she kind of like suddenly realizes, oh shit, I'm spaced out because of this sword, and just swishes and moves out of the way. And yeah, she seems pretty pissed off that you're using that against her.
Okay.
Nice. Barbies?
Yeah, I've got a question. Can I walk through Vernon's spiritual weapon?
It's physical as far as I know. But you could move round it. You don't need to walk through it, but you can move round it.
Well, it would occupy all of my movement, I think.
That's fine.
So what I wanted to do is sneak attack. So enter stealth.
And
then sort of come around the back and go for it. But I think with that spiritual weapon there, if I can't cross that square...
Wait, Sin,
Can I say something? To help him?
Go for it.
You only need advantage for sneak attack.
So if you come round...
If you come here, you'll be flanking with me and you get sneak attack.
So, but can I get there with... So if I do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... If I've got to go around the spiritual weapon...
Yeah, you're fine, because you can go... Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... I'd say you can make it round. Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to go for it. Thank you. Great.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm going to do that, please. So
perfect.
I'll roll sneak attack, yeah?
Yeah, go for it. Click your snooker. So you get advantage on this because it is a sneak attack. Ooh. So is that roll again because you get it advantage? Or that's, I think that you've just clicked...
No, he
that was
just
the
rolled
attack
the
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, okay.
You have to roll the attack.
So roll the attack and then that's a damage.
Yeah, I tried clicking on it and it's not...
Click on your weapon.
Right. So you click on the box beside sneak attack and then do...
Click on the name of your weapon. It will roll.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Lovely.
So 20 definitely hits.
Nice.
There we go. And your 13 sneak attack damage as well. So yeah, you just managed to kind of like slink in and flank round the back of her and just get the first blade and like jab it up like through a rib, and you hear a kind of click, a crack as you go in, and then you get the other one and you just do the same. You stick it in the side of her and kind of twist a little bit.
Love it.
Yeah. So if you want to do your other attack for your offhand weapon.
Yep.
14 unfortunately does not hit. Would that be advantage though, because you're flanking? I think it would, even with offhand. So do it again. 17 hits. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, the second one plunges in and you hear a satisfying crunch as you hit what you think is bone, maybe.
Lovely. That's me.
Cool. So you're staying there, yeah?
Yep.
That is Skyzark. You're up.
Okay. I'm really hurt bad.
Oh
And
no.
I look at her and say, "You might beat me this day, but my companions will finish the job." And I kind of point out my 2 fingers, and I'm going to do bonus action.
Yep.
I'll do another swipe with the spiritual weapon first.
Yep. Go for it.
That's a +7, so let's roll the...
Oh yeah, that definitely is. Yep.
20 something.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1d8 plus 4. So 9 points of radiant damage.
9 points. Yeah.
Nice.
And then with my action, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm like, hold on to the amulet.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to start pouring sweat. And I'm going to say,
That's getting sweaty.
light her up if I hit this. Yeah, sweaty. But I'm going to do a guiding bolt at 3rd level.
Oh, a 3rd level! Holy moly, okay.
I'm going to pump up 3rd level.
Nice.
So,
Nice. Yep, go for it.
it has to hit, though. So +7 to hit.
Come on. No!
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 Yep.
Oh man.
So it
Why
fizzles.
have you done this to us?
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
It fizzles
so
out, and I
good.
say, "Damn it! I
That's a-
tried my best." And I'll
that's a
get down on
3rd
one
level
knee.
spell.
Yeah, that's okay.
Damn, the dice gods giveth, the dice gods taketh away.
They do.
Cool.
Alright, that's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay, so it's on to the witch then. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, so seeing you kind of like, you know, take a little swipe at her and stuff like that, she's just gonna, you know, smirk very smugly at you and kind of tut at you. And then she is gonna turn her attention to let's see, Jorgen, you've probably battered her the most. She's gonna take a swing. Yeah.
She has advantage on this because I did.
Oh, because you're
reckless.
frenzy. That's right. So let me see.
Because I did reckless.
So 16 plus 7, but I'll see if I can crit. I can. Oh, 16 again. No way. 16. So
hits.
that hits. Yeah. So we're gonna do. Where's my D8? Is that a D8? That is a D8. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of slashing damage as she just like slices our fingernail across her palm, and a blood sword appears from the palm and like springs out, and she swings it round and slashes you across the chest, and you're left with this like big bloody mark straight across the middle of your chest. She is then gonna use her short sword, which she then like pulls out of her other hand. She's gonna take another swing at you. 14 plus 7 hits. Yep. So she's gonna do. Ooh. Okay. She's gonna do the same again. So 7. Oh my god. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of slashing damage with that one.
Ooh, 16?
16. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
That's quite the hit.
I'm pretty rough, guys.
Looking a bit shaky. Cool. And as she finishes, like, she kind of basically does like a twirl with the two of them and like slash and then slash with the smaller one. And as she finishes the hits on you and she's twirling, she then twirls and levitates up into the sky. You can all take opportunity of attack on her if you want to. Apart from you, Skyzark, you're a wee bit far away.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Okay.
I rolled with advantage. Sorry. It's just the first one. 15.
Yep, so 15 hits, 21
Okay, 9
hits, 19. They all hit. Cool. So
Nice.
let's
Down.
see. So So yeah, she's essentially like levitating to make her way over to Vit, and you manage to smack her, like hit her as she's going. She kind of like batters about a bit, and yeah, she's gonna hold on. How much movement she get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh yeah, she gets right up in your grill. She's basically like softly landed in front of you, and she's like, "Hello, dear." Cool, that's her. So Vulgar, it is you next.
Okay. I'm counting. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can get to here with my 40 millimeter.
Perfect, go for it.
Okay, I'm flanking again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna do the third attack because I'm gonna take a bonus action to chuck my blood vial.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Go for it.
So that's 2d4 plus 4. Okay,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
10, yeah.
Okay.
You feel invigorated as the blood rushes through you.
And I'm gonna take the swings, 2 swings
Mm-hmm.
with my great axe. Oof.
8
Oh,
misses.
that was supposed to be advantage because of the flanking.
Mm-hmm.
12 is
misses,
still
yep.
misses.
Yep.
The second one, oh wait, let me do this. 22.
Nice, that hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Perfect. So
You're
yeah.
not getting away from me.
So you pop yourself with the blood vial, and just this adrenaline starts like rushing through you. You get a wee bit too overexcited, so you swing and you miss the couple, and then you're like, right, okay, breathe, and then you smack her with the axe for the last one. Cool. Baggins, you are up.
Alrighty then. So I'm gonna move. Already counted it out, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can get to here.
Yep. Perfect. Too fast, too slick, too sly.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name for a second.
That's okay.
Right, so I'm running over there and just shout at the same time, shouting out, "You leave him alone!" And then it's going to be 2 attacks as usual. The first one is going right for her neck, and then as I like carry on round the spin, I'm gonna like try and stab at her heart.
Perfect, go for it.
There's the first one.
Yeah.
And the second.
Oh, 1919. So yeah, it just like yeah.
The short sword was slashing damage.
The
16
slash. Yeah. There's both slash.
Oh, that was supposed to be halved.
No worries, just half that for yourself. So
Okay,
yeah, Baggins, you swing around with the first one, and it like connects with her neck, and her neck like snaps over to one side, and just blood starts gushing out of it, and then slowly like the neck like clicks back into place, and she grabs the blade to try and pull it out, and as she's grabbing the blade to pull it out, you then like slice it off like through her fingers, and like her hand then bursts open, and then you twist it and stab it straight into your heart, and it just goes psh, and all this blood like essentially sprays all over your face. A blood facial, shall we say.
Oh, beautiful. I feel so pretty.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do? Oh, by the way, guys, she is looking fucked up at this point.
Ooh.
That you?
Missed that.
Barmies?
And yeah, I'm done.
Barmies,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to move towards. I've got a very noob question. Can I attack on the diagonal? I'm guessing no.
Yeah, you can.
I can. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I will do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here.
Mhm. Perfect.
And I'm going to just go for it again.
Mhm,
So, yeah, the rapier.
Go for it. That. Oh, wait, you get advantage because she's flanked
yeah.
from all sides at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
nice. Yeah, the
gaining up
20,
on
the
hers.
20 definitely hits. Yep.
Okay. And then again. No,
Advantage?
Advantage.
Yep.
No.
Unfortunately, no. The miss. But yeah, the first one, just like you kind of duck and weave in between your friends as their weapons are like swinging round and round, and you kind of like duck underneath them, and then you take the first blade and you jab it up into the place where Baggins had stabbed, and she lets out like a screech as again you get a blood facial, and because of the blood facial it's wet in your eyes, you kind of like swing wide with the other blade, and it just sgliffs past her. You miss her, but yeah.
Oh, the first attack that he got, he forgot to roll sneak attack because he has advantage.
Oh, yep. So do you want to give a sneak?
Yeah.
Do some more damage now.
Let's do it.
9. Oh.
And then just a normal attack, is it?
Yeah. Well, the other one missed. So
Okay, yeah.
just for the first one, perfect. So yeah, 9
And also,
damage.
you get sneak attack only once per turn. Just
Yes,
FYI.
that's true.
Okay, yeah.
Nice, cool. Just hanging on, Berthred. Cool. Yeah. So, Barmy, Sky's Arc. Go for it.
Okay. I am going to kind of like release the hold of the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna do another overdrive, overcharge, 3rd level. I say, if this doesn't work, feel free to take all the blood you want from me. And I'm going to reach over and kiss her and cast inflict wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh.
That's cool.
You gonna give
man.
her a smooch?
That's
I'm gonna give her a
amazing.
big
Oh.
smooch.
I mean,
So
one side of your
+7,
face is hot, the other side not so much. Oh.
20 to hit.
20?
20 to hit.
That hits. Yep.
And then it's 3d10, but at 3rd level it'll be 5d10
Okay.
necrotic. I don't know if she'll take necrotic. But
That's gonna
Hold on, let me. Yep. No, she's only magic resistance. So yes, that's fine. That's fine.
okay, so 14 points of necrotic damage.
Sky's Arc. How do you want to do this?
Oh, yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I will approach her and I'll say all that. I release the spiritual weapon. I say, "This is all I've got left," and I'll kiss and I'll dump. You guys kind of see like the tentacles reach out from my amulet and wrap around her face, and just necrotic energy dumps into her like everything else I got.
Oh my
And she
god.
starts to just dissipate, and I release and go, that's it.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's so cool.
as you
man.
do that, she lets out like a screech, like a horrifying squeal, and she like starts like falling over and convulsing and like shaking on the floor. All this blood starts like spurting out of all the wounds that you guys have made, and she like shrivels up into this like tiny, decrepit looking old lady form, and then all these eyeballs that were on her like burst simultaneously, and then she just like falls flat and
Wow.
doesn't move.
Whew.
Grandma Rose.
Ooh.
She didn't even get to choke me. In real life.
God damn! Congratulations, you've bet the Blood Witch.
Whew.
That's,
Sweet relief.
does anyone need some healing?
Tanglo says now for phase 2.
God, could you imagine?
Yeah,
No,
face you right. I'm halved right now, like 29 from out of 57.
Whew.
I took some damage too. Me and Sky. She kind of hated us.
That was good. Just done some hefty damage on her.
Okay. Are we? I let the rage go off.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done here? Do we have to keep
I think we
going?
should take one last look around just to be safe.
Okay.
I actually want to investigate the blood fountain, I guess.
So as you approach it, the blood suddenly starts to slowly dissipate, and it changes back into what looks like regular water again. The place kind of, all the bright blood that was splattered all over and the runic symbols seem to fade away, and it just seems like a really cold, quiet cave of some sort now. Take a sip out of the fountain. Drink quick.
We'll take a sip of normal water then.
From the pool.
It's cold, refreshing, tastes okay, you know.
I want to do like an
Alright,
Eldritch Insight check to see if I can feel any kind of energy.
Yeah, go for it.
around yet, like lingering or stuff. You know?
I'm also going to go for sippies and
Oh, let's
wash the blood off
Wow.
my face.
let's go.
You're gonna go for a wee swim? Cool. So,
Yeah.
as you can like gather yourself and take a couple of breaths, Jorgen, you feel a heavy hand pat down
shit.
on your shoulder, and you kind of glance behind you, and the Eldritch Knight is standing there, and he says, "Well done," and then just disappears.
Oh.
I get a sense of like fulfillment,
Mm.
and I just and I like sheath my great axe, like relaxed for a
Nice.
little bit. Okay. Yeah, guys, she's gone.
Right.
There's no one else alive in the cages,
Nope.
DM.
Everyone's dead. Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling like a rest may be a good idea, but I don't really want to take a rest down here. It's kind of creepy, you know.
It's not super comfortable.
No.
I'm an Eldritch Knight. That sounds hot. I don't know. Tangle had his helmet on. He's as hot as you think he is.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
But yeah, doesn't seem as if there's anyone else down here. It's went quiet. The Eldritch Knight's disappeared. The witch's body's now like bubbling and pussing and bleeding and just nasty. But yeah, it doesn't seem as if there's anything really else down here.
Is there anything on her person, on her corpse?
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Guidance to myself.
Guidance.
see,
Touch
what's
yourself
investigation?
again. Oh, guidance, yeah.
Okay, it's only it's a d20 plus 2, and
Yep.
then I'll add a d4. Guidance, so 9 plus...
Ooh,
4, 13.
13. Okay, so you don't really want to touch it, but you're kind of like, she might have something on her that might be of use, so you kind of stick your hand in and have a pat down. There's nothing really, too good on her. There's a couple of things that you maybe think she's used for spell components, but the majority of it is all kind of crumbled and it's nasty.
Okay. I got more intimate with you than I thought I would today, but first of all, I think we should head out of here, folks. Back to Jura and complete our task. Everything should be clear. The sewers is cleared out, right?
Yeah,
I hope so.
So, can we have a rest though? Because since I was frenzied, I get a point of exhaustion.
Mm.
So yeah, can we get a rest first?
Yeah, agreed. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So for fast forward timey-wimey sake, we'll say that you find a nicer part of the cave to sit in for a wee hour and just kind of relax yourselves before trudging off back up the stairs.
Hey.
Cool. So we'll take you back into the church area. I think.
I'm gonna get my hit dices.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. 28 left. I'm full.
I'm full again.
Oh, let's go.
Might as well roll one as well, I guess.
That's like the best short rest you guys ever saw. Like, you're just, let's go.
10, alright.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Nice. So yeah, you're feeling a bit more refreshed than you did a couple of minutes ago.
Yes.
So as you finish up your rest and you're feeling a bit better, trod back up the stairs, and church is still abandoned. The kind of cinders that were there still burning, and just sitting up on top of the kind of like broken roof looking down is Patches, and he's just like laughing to himself as he's come up absolutely caked in dried blood.
This guy again.
This prick.
And then he just
We met
scuttles
the
away.
lady.
He just scuttles
Oh,
away
right,
before you can
right.
say anything. he's just laughing at you. He thinks
That's
it's...
so
I
Patrick.
throw a rock at him like
Yeah.
just for the hell of
And you
it.
just hear, ow!
Quite thrilling.
you just hear him going, stupid hunters. But yeah, you then make your way cautiously back through the sewer. Nothing jumps out and grabs you. No boars come charging down the tunnel and, take you off your feet. The streets of Yarnum are pretty quiet as well. The lanterns are smoky. The incense is smoky. The lights are all off in the houses. Everyone seems to be asleep. And eventually you trudge yourself back over to the hunter's workshop, and the door is open, and it seems as if Jura is like cross-legged with his hunter's cap down in front of his face, and he's giving it the big Z's. He's a tired old man.
I'm just gonna go over there and just like give him just like a little gentle prod to try and wake him up.
Yeah?
Like, hey,
what?
Jura.
Oh, oh shit! Look at you lot!
Hey,
what the fuck happened to
gentle.
you?
Be gentle.
Good gods below, what the fuck happened to you lot? You look like you've been to hell and back.
I'd say that's pretty accurate for the situations.
What did you find? I mean, Jesus, you smell awful.
Pigs, witches.
Witches? What?
Yeah,
Witches? Where?
on the church.
In the church. Well,
There was a blood witch there.
oh, that would explain the disappearances then, I suppose. People been snatched off the street. I suppose she's been drinking them dry.
There were cages. And
And
also
lots
buckets
and
of
lots
dry blood.
Of blood.
Lots of blood. Well, I mean, looking at you lot, yeah, looks as if there were a lot of blood. Is all alright? A little bit shaken.
I mean, we're still standing.
Sounds like a song I once knew. You just see his foot like tap. Right, well, I think there were something in the way of a reward, and you see him like creak and crack and get out of his chair, and he hobbles over to the a chest in the corner and opens up, and he's like, right, catch, and throws you each a bag each, and feels pretty weighty with some cash in there. And he's
Nice.
like, you can sleep here tonight, the rest of the night if you need to, just find one of the rooms, dump your stuff, and yeah, you can be on your way tomorrow. I really, really appreciate the help. Thanks, lads.
Thank you, old man.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Good
Thanks
night.
for the opportunity.
Back to sleep again.
I pour another glass of water and leave right beside.
Yeah.
You sweetie, you.
I was raised by an old man, like a priest. I have
Respect
a soft
your
spot.
elders.
Yeah, unless they're blood witches.
That's true. She was old.
Then you smack them.
But yeah, you find a room each. There's kind of small cots in them. Lie down,
Dibs.
and takes you a while to get to sleep because of everything that's happened to you today. It's been a bit of a bumpy, wild ride. None of you have ever experienced witches and man-eating boars and stuff like that before. This is definitely out of your wheelhouse, and some of you thinking, might stay around Jarnum and see what other kind of creepy things I can kill. And yeah, you all wake in the morning. Morning seems to come with no other spooky things happening during the night. And that is the night of the hunt over.
That was amazing.
Congratulations, you survived.
Oh, that was so cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you
that
very
was
much.
fucking
That was
fun.
amazing.
That's good.
That was pretty cool.
Love that.
The imagination on you.
The violence is the thing for me. My
I
word.
have notes, Baggins.